Uh, I just need one. Nice. All right, we're live. Okay, I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Just make sure my thing don't fall over here.
Okay.
And you can holler at Chad if you want to. It's something to tie this to. I could do that, I guess. Yeah. Nice. Amazing. All right, right back.
Bread. You like marshmallows? Why are we eating? I'm gonna come back later. Okay. There we go.
You that big shell.
Yeah. I'm hoping the wind carries the sriracha smell everywhere.
Yeah, spread it around. People start
Yes.
looking for it. Where'd
Yeah,
that
there
go?
you go. Just sitting here waiting for 85-degree weather. It's awful of me. I wonder if it'll probably turn on the top. Yeah, yeah. Be all right if it wasn't so. How are you?
Going today.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it? You got the nice seat because it's warm over here.
You want to stay there? I'll trade you.
I do. I want to be in the sun. Stole it.
Yep. She stole it first.
Yep. How are you? Good.
Sorry, guys. I got to move everything now.
Still respond.
You called my wife a handsome guy? Oh, no.
I'll take it. Thank you.
What a compliment. Come on, baby.
Put it in front.
I will. I'll move it. Let me just redo everything real quick here. Thank you.
Great. Yeah.
I just have to undo the board now.
Oh, okay.
No, you're fine. I just don't want it all backed up and so much on it. So I'll just unravel it. It'll be just fine. I got plenty of life for now. We're at 70%. We're okay. We're not dying at the moment. We just need to be somewhere where we're stable. Stability is the key to this adventure, you guys. I have no stability. Look at this. It's unstable. I've got zero stability. We have the most unlevel ground on the planet here. It is absolutely unlevel. All right, we're good.
Got it?
Yep. Should stay. We'll be just fine. What's that? Yes. Now we're going to use the charger to just hold it up because it's not happy. You guys ever notice when you listen to the woman you suffer? You guys ever notice that? I sure have. Every time. Every single time you listen to the woman, you suffer, gentlemen. How about that? Whoa. I hope that was a flash of light off that reflection of the box and not a gigantic lightning bolt out of clear blue sky.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's doing a van sit today, huh?
A what? A what?
A van sit? Sitting in his van?
Reason he's got his gloves on and everything.
It's too cold.
Yeah. I don't blame him. It's just windy.
Yep. It's very brisk out this morning. You guys, it's brisk.
I see a couple of baskets over there. They're reasonable price. I wouldn't mind being interested.
Oh, they're very reasonable.
Try for a display.
Extremely reasonable.
I don't think I'd be more reasonable than Hobby Lobby.
I don't know. The one with the lid, though, I don't. And the other one's too big. It's more of a bushel than a basket.
Sitting in it.
Probably more baskets. Isn't that what they usually do with baskets? They do basket within basket most of the time.
What'd you think about that bathroom?
Amazing. So nice in there.
It is nice.
It's a million times nicer than going to McDonald's. I'll never go back to McDonald's.
No.
Holy cow. It's decent. It's clean. There's people in there. Ron was jamming some lady up in there over how many lots she has. She paid him for 3. He told her she had 4. She says she had 3. And I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm out of this one.
She's all spread out.
Yeah, I'm out of this one. She's like, I had 4 yesterday, but I only have 3 today. I'm sure they'll sort it out. No doubt. They
I'm
will
paid
sort it out.
Yes, it's plenty of that.
I think she's using the proverbial we. Because I have no part of that. You guys, what do you think? I think we're talking about, I'm going to go buy a tent and 1 little table and 2 chairs. And we're going to do one-on-one fellowship stream out here while the wife is selling baked goods. And then we'll just have 2 little lots. What do you guys think about that? And I'm going to get a little sign made. I'm going to get my a logo put on the tablecloth. We're going to have a tablecloth.
Call it bread and Jesus instead of beer and Jesus. Beer, beef, and Jesus. A beef and Jesus?
Yeah, but what is, I can't, that doesn't sound right. It's like, Is it beef and beer and Jesus? That's what it is, right? Beef and beer and Jesus. Yeah. But we don't have beef
It's
or beer.
been a long time since
And I
we've
don't
done
think
a beef
anybody
and
will
beer.
get the I don't think anybody will get the reference.
No.
We could have a loaf of bread out there and call it Breaking Bread with Jesus.
Have snacks.
You guys can sample loaves while we talk about God. Connoisseur, sounds awesome. Let the walking traffic join the conversation. That's right. That's it. I would be asking nothing else of anybody, just to hang out and talk about God if they want to. Of course, we'll be on live stream, so I guess they'll have to be willing to deal with that. They don't have to show them faces, though.
Oh, that's like I'm not doing it.
Nice.
Maybe I am.
What are you looking for?
Peanut.
Oh, yeah, we don't have peanut butter cookies this week. We missed them last week. We try and switch it up and not have the same thing every single week, so.
He just found out he's got diabetes, so I gotta hide him from him.
Yeah, oh, no.
He will eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
Right. And those are my favorites.
Well, I think we'll probably have them again next week.
Next week.
Yeah,
I'll have
so,
here.
yep,
Okay.
amazing.
All right. Sorry.
Yep, sometimes we don't have everything, and the people do come from very
Fries are
specific.
not really open.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
we should knock the price down on them.
Yeah, drop the price on them, get rid of them, and then go back to oatmeal cream pies. I think
Because
the
I
oatmeal
do
cream
not
pies were
have
absolutely
2 dozen
fantastic.
chocolate cream pies hanging out.
Yeah, just drop the price down to $2.
I'm gonna do the same on the combo.
Drop it down to $2. Yeah, go ahead and adjust all the prices out, whatever you need to, but not on the breads.
No, the breads stay
Yeah,
what they are.
not on the Nola.
That's
Touch the Nola, it's just
a lot
fine.
of money in it.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. Morning. You doing? Nothing better than seeing someone coming out, spending time with a loved one, a father or grandfather, or whatever the case may be. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Maria, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the farmer's market. We're having a good time. It's a little windy, a little breezy, but it is absolutely beautiful out here. Sit in your truck for a minute. Yeah, go ahead. I'm fine out here. I'll cover it.
Girl. Oh.
What is going on? Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Lucas, Maria. This morning.
How are you? Good. How are you guys? Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Right to chill.
Yep. We got some samples if you want to try something. If you're interested in seeing if it's any good. We got some samples of the the lemon loaf, the lemon frashata. We got some samples of pecan bars up there, some granola samples here. If you're into that, so
Oh, it looks delicious.
it is absolutely amazing. For sure.
It's like we lost the lid on that icing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened
Oh,
there.
look, it's stuck on the
Oh,
other.
it's stuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
just came off on the other cap. What'd you do with that wipe you just had?
Yeah. Still not.
Fine.
Throw it away.
It's fine. Nice name. You as well, Maria. Thank you very much. Very kind.
You have a card? You guys like local or?
We are local, but
In Barnett.
Okay.
you don't have a card yet, though. Just a Facebook. You can find us on Facebook.
It's under Ozark sourdough and pastry.
Or you have to know. I couldn't tell you.
Well, I did add. I couldn't figure out how to change the name.
It's fine. No worries. As long as your information's on there where we can get a hold of you, then that's all that matters.
I have to get business cards this week.
I need business cards as well, so we can do a double order. I have to get on and design some things. Do at the beginning of the week here.
Not
And stuff here. Yeah, and I think that might be theirs over there, though. They lost. Hey, what's up, everybody? Connoisseur sent some sparkles. Thank you. But yeah, I was checking my phone. Someone was asking for my wife's information on Facebook, so we were trying to get that for her. Unfortunately, she still couldn't find it, but we showed her. She took a picture. It is there, so I think that she'll figure it out. Facebook's one of those slippery mistresses that you really have to, work with to decipher. So I'm back. Is everything in sync? Tell me if my words are out of sync with, the video, so that way I can reset it. I noticed that last night I was out of sync, and man, that's frustrating. If people tell me, I'll reset it to put it back in sync. So I don't like looking like a 60s, 70s, you know, Asian dubbed karate kung fu movie. It is brisk out here though this morning. Morning. Go that way and that way. I know. Just wipe it off. So see how it kind of puts a little coating into it?
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
Kind of gets the chalk set in.
All right.
That's all it said to do.
It's just so I didn't have white.
That's all right. Looks good. Makes it pop. Morning. You freezing? Yeah. It's brisk out here this morning. Last night was definitely a kung fu movie. Yeah, I noticed that kind of stuff. I don't see that in real time. That's the bad part. I see everything perfect on my end, and then it's not till I go back and I'm watching it that I see that it was messed up. Very, very unfortunate. But it's okay. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I just don't like it. The voice gets off sync, out of sync with the video, and so it looks like it's dubbed over. The words don't match my lips. How is it now, though? Are we good now, though, connoisseur? If we're good now, then it'll be all right. I like the triple bench right there that they got
Yeah, that would probably look really good up on our deck.
on the deck. I'm talking about out here for people that come by just to be able to have a place to sit. Yeah, especially when I get my little next door booth going. Audio is synced. We're about to head out to the range with the kids. We're going to try out the new Shadow Systems DR929 milli. Very interesting. Very nice. I'm really looking into the 2011s. They're man, Kimber makes a really, really nice tactical 2011. I'm very interested in it. Although you know, the action of the 1911, boy, I tell you what, man, when that thing gets a speck of dirt in it, it does not operate very well. It works, but it doesn't like it. It likes it when it is fresh, crisp, oiled, and clean, then it eats through the ammo no problem. But when it is the little bit of dirt, that's the 1911 though. But when it's a little bit dirty, it does not like feeding very well at all. I've been working on it though, and I've got it working better. It's just one of those things you have to use your 1911 a lot to get it operating. Anyway, that's what I've heard. It's a common issue. So I definitely had that issue with that pistol. But it's amazing. But it's not like my G-locks that are just absolutely reliable, 100% all the time.
Morning. How are you? You ready for coffee?
Recommend getting a comped imported compact lacquer recoil. Yeah, I have a 32C ported and compensated. I don't know if you know the G32. It is a 357 SIG caliber, and it is absolutely amazing, brother. That's probably one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites. I don't use it a lot because it's about $1 a round or so. Might be a little less now. It was $1 a round every time I shot it, just about. No, probably not quite. I think it was like, I don't know, I think it was like $60 for 20 rounds or something like that last time I got some. It wasn't cheap. Stuff is expensive. Just because of the shroud. The shroud, you mean like, is that where the mag feed is? Is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure what you mean by the shroud. Did you already, that one's yours then? Okay, amazing. Oh, but you can't put it in the chassis because of the shroud. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. That's where you turn it into like a SBR or whatever. I understand. Morning. That makes one chassis holds the whole gun. Yeah. A comp pistol. Oh, up into the chassis. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Morning.
You the guy who sell honey here?
No. No, we have some amazing treats and we got some samples if you want to try some stuff, but we don't have any honey. Have a nice day. You know, it's one of those weekends where it's spiritual honey. That's what we have. Amazing connoisseur. Thank you, brother. It's one of those days where we have a lot of people milling around, but there's not a lot of money being circulated. A little bit, but once you start seeing a guy walk around with a hatchet, you'll know things are going to start going well. It's a different indicator than at other times. At other times, people are nervous when a guy's walking around with a hatchet. Not here. That's when you know things are going really well. I see. Oh, you would have enjoyed it, connoisseur. I did see they had some archery stuff out here, some targets and some bow and arrows. I think there's a recurve over here for sale. Or, yeah, I believe it's a recurve. I wonder what he's got on that. Rodolfo, thank you. Love you too, brother. Amazing. Appreciate that. All love. Absolutely amazing. Oh, he went and got his coffee.
So
My boat buddy. Morning.
stay warm.
How you doing? We got some samples if you want to try something. You try it though, you'll want it. Be warned.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to have any of it.
Ah, I understand.
It looks really good though.
It's absolutely amazing. Granola is probably about as healthy as it gets, and that still has honey and stuff in it. So it's tough to get away from that in this world here, sugar and carbs. So it's our main ingredients.
Yeah, that's right.
That and love. They'll do make great gifts though for people. So yeah, there's some non-edibles there. Some moisturizer, some tallow balm, and some shower steamers, and some different stuff there. All natural, all homemade. No additives, no chemicals, no garbage.
It's the ones you put in the water. Yes. Yeah. We're getting too close.
We'll be here, no problem. Have a great day. You lost one of your baskets there. I see going. The lidded one. Looks like the other one's still down there though. Got some stuff in it. I'd say anything's for sale here.
Probably wander down there and see what's up.
Yeah, why not? Oh, hey, let's see. What's up, witness? What's going on, you guys? Welcome. Are you a vegan? I am not, brother. Nice, Rodolfo. Amazing. Well, I'm glad you're here too, brother. Super cool. Very kind words. Witness, what's going on?
It's in the rent's $8.
What
if the guy
kind?
comes by.
The what?
Ron, if he
Yeah.
comes by,
Do,
it's
do you have the
$8.
$8?
I don't. It's in the
Okay.
bucket.
Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to go and have a look at it here. You probably know more about it than I would. I'm talking to chat. Yeah. Child, come on. That's from murdered cows. Well, I guess if you consider all death murder, then yeah, that's gonna be tough to deal with, Rodolfo. But I don't believe that that's murder. When you feed your family, when you use the product, Rodolfo, it's not murder. You're murdering plants when you eat plants. Are you not worried about the murder of those as well? If you're talking about the spirit of life, there would be no difference than that spirit in a plant and an animal. They're both alive in that way. But God put everything here for us to provide for us. Now, that doesn't mean we go out and we destroy them or kill willy nilly, but for survival, both are on the table, brother. And God's not judging, so just don't judge either. But do what's right for you, Rodolfo. I will say, do whatever is right for you, brother. Whatever God has revealed to you, you do that, my friend. Morning. Got a few samples if you guys want to try anything. You're very welcome. Yeah, nice. Well, we got dessert here when you want to come back by. Oh, there he is.
Not to you guys.
No, you're fine.
A lot of people here today.
Amazing. Eight?
Yeah.
These ones are so sticky.
Yeah.
Here you go, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Plant versus a sentient mammal, not the same. Nope, they both are. How is life different? Is the plant alive or not alive? It's only different for you, Rodolfo, because you choose to eat one and not the other, I'm assuming. So you're more concerned with the life of one than the other. Morning. All right, how's it going? Amazing. All is well. We got some samples here if you want to try something. So we got some pecan bar samples. We got some of the lemon blueberry loaf samples. We got some of the frittata lemon blueberry samples up there. A couple of granola samples left here. I really love the granola, so it's really good. Homemade marshmallows. We got some samples of those there. Yeah, it's the pecan bar there. Yep, that's the sample. Yeah, check it out. Oh, they're absolutely amazing. If you like pecan pie. Yeah. And I think she just marked them down. I think she marked them down to $2 there on those bars. So
That's $2.
yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Those were just made Thursday night. Yeah, it's brisket, isn't it?
Now 3 more weeks of Missouri, then I'm out.
Oh yeah. Just gonna get warm then though. You're heading out just as it warms up.
You have like a store, or is it?
Yeah, my it's out of our house. It's just my wife has her personal bakery. She has an Etsy store that she sells through, and those are on the Etsy store. And then she has a Facebook that she does her home business out of. Yep. But on Facebook, I believe it is Ozark Sourdough and Pastry. Yeah, amazing.
What is this?
That is a frittata. So that is like this one's a pastry style, which is going to be sweet, and it comes with icing that you put over the glaze. This one is they're the same bread, but then this one is not sweet. This is going to be your jalapeno and cheddar. This is lemon and blueberry. We do have samples of that. So if you're interested, those already have icing on it and ready to go if you want to try it before, so you know what it is. Yeah, I equate it to, it's almost like a pizza crust, kind of like a dessert pizza, but it's, I don't know if you know what, and I say it wrong, I call it frittata, but it's not. It's actually pronounced, I can't remember how it's pronounced, but I pronounced it wrong. I know someone has corrected me up here before about it, and it's a little denser. Now, this one is kind of the same, but it's going to be a loaf, so it's going to be breadier too, which is these samples here if you want to try one of those as well. That one's got a little bit denser to it and icing, and these don't have icing on them. That one has a glaze that comes with it. And the blue cans there are for trash too, so yep. Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot lighter, so this one is going to be a lot breadier if you like that. It's more of like the um, banana bread style of loaf. No icing, so it's not as glazy like that. Morning. Want one of those as well? Yeah, pick out whichever one you want. Amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All you. We got 4, and I'm not sure what she has on me. 8. So we have 12. $8 coming back to you. 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Amazing. And yeah, those chocolate cream pies are absolutely amazing as well. And she has all the starter that she uses for all this. If you're interested in, growing your own starter, the sourdough that she uses for these breads is all right here. It's all dried, and then you can reconstitute it, and then you can have those breads forever. As long as you feed them and grow them, they last forever. So, yep, yep. You're very welcome. Morning. How you doing?
How are you?
Okay. We got a few samples if you're interested in checking out some of this. Yeah, the pecan bars. Yeah, try it. Absolutely. Yeah. Go ahead. You want one? Okay. Oh, okay, I understand. If you like pecan pie, they are absolutely amazing. Yeah, they're one of our best sellers here for sure. People absolutely love them. So.
This one, right?
Yep. That's what they are. Yep, $2. Yeah, I got some granola here too. The granola is real popular. Got a couple samples of that. These are all homemade marshmallows. So if you like marshmallow, got a couple samples here. The lemon loaf. These are like this one's a banana bread and this is a lemon blueberry loaf. Yeah, yeah, try it out. It's really good. The granola is absolutely fantastic too. It's another very popular one.
Change stuff.
There you go.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, now back to this conversation. Bacteria is alive and it's not the same either. How is it not the same? How is it not a living organism any different? What's going on, David, brother? An intelligent, sentient mammal is disingenuous. I don't think so. I disagree. It might be to you because you want to eat one and not the other, brother. How are they intelligent? because they procreate and eat and digest and excrete. Does that make them intelligent? You're just into emotions, brother. And I'm not into emotions, man. I feel nothing about it. So, not one thing. Everything was put here for us, brother. That's why we are a conscious being and animals are not. Morning. How you doing?
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
$3.
Oh, you need $3? Okay. Someone gave me $2 in change. It's down here in the bottom of the container there. Well, how about you break a 20? Because we need more ones back anyway.
babe. Thank you.
You're welcome. If they can do it, that is. Yeah. But that's okay. Rodolfo, I tell you, brother, it's fine. I don't judge you, man, and I love you either way, man. It wouldn't matter to me if you only ate plants. If you want to get down on your hands and knees and eat grass just like an animal, brother, God bless you, man. I feel nothing about that either, man. And it's just fine. If it's fine with you, it's fine with me. And you have to realize that just because you care about something like you care about an animal, that doesn't make anybody else have to feel that way about it whatsoever. Nobody else owes you anything, and you don't owe anybody else anything, and you don't owe anybody to change their mind about it either. If you want to, you can talk to them about it like you're doing. It's absolutely amazing. But I would say though, just accept whatever you get from it. Rodolfo, whatever the answer may be from that people that you talk to. And trust me, I'm telling you from experience of myself, don't carry it with you, man. Don't worry about how other people are. It doesn't matter. If you know you're doing the right thing, then nothing else matters, brother. What's going on, guys? Rocking Killer. Please support the Epic City in Texas. We need to protect our dear Muslim minority in Texas. Well, Rocking Killer, I would say we need to protect everybody, everywhere. I don't look at people. There's evil Muslims and there's good Muslims, brother. I love them all the same. Sorry, Rock, but Epic City is Texas. Don't like white Phils or any Christian to live there. So no, I support the remove of Epic City. I don't care about any of that, you guys. I don't support it, neither. I'm not support it. Oh, cool. Good one.
$3.
That's really good. Good
I was
find.
thinking maybe we could paint it,
Yeah.
paint it white.
Why? It's perfect the way it is. If
So,
anything, you can paint it black. It match the stuff. They want an autograph? Nice. Nice. Yeah. So the same thing too. Just like that, I would not worry about a city at all, man. I wouldn't worry about any of that. If the people there don't have it, are they gonna die? I mean, it'll be just fine. Are they not gonna be able to practice their religion? Are they not gonna be able to seek God within? None of that should affect them. Tony Starks her tell the ma'am she found a star. Amazing. Very kind words, you guys. Very kind. You're very sweet, you guys. I'm just the way God made me. She's going to use that for a display. Yep, exactly, Ken. She's going to display some things. I'm not exactly sure. It obviously isn't a big display.
like the soaps and
Oh, like her soaps. Oh, yeah, all her tallows and soaps and all her small. Yeah, that'll be really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see here. I'll be right back. I want to look at this. Okay, got it. It is a left-handed Browning wasp for $110. Just so you know, connoisseur.
I was gonna tell you, there is a tripod behind you with
Uh-huh.
with
I know with the ring light. I saw it,
for $10.
but I don't even know if it works. and it's USB. And I think probably if we looked on Amazon, you could probably find a brand new one for $10. Yeah. Hope everyone who tuned in appreciated the live stream yesterday evening. David, I hope so as well. But if they didn't, it ain't on us, brother. I know I appreciated it. That's the only thing that matters to me, man. I appreciated it greatly. It was absolutely amazing, brother. And thank you so much for coming and sharing and, being open on the stream. And, it's tough, man. It's tough to have, to put yourself out there like that. So much respect, brother. No, they send our money back overseas to support their church, and it's hurting the Texas economy. I know some may take this the wrong way, but it's hurting the American economy. I don't take it the wrong way. I think that can still mean that not all of them are bad people, right? So it is a battle of good versus evil, you guys. I don't care about race or skin color or religion or any of that garbage, man. Other people care about that stuff. I sure don't. All I care about is good and evil. It was fun. Amazing, brother. I'm so glad. It was fun for me too, man. And again, I hope you come back and we'll do it again. Um, and now that you're in Discord, you can join in. We're gonna do some panels in there and stuff, and we'll come on stream. Last one we did a little 4-man panel, and it was a lot of fun. So hopefully you can come in there and hang out with us for that. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing, brother. I have no hate for it, but it's a concern. There's nothing wrong with telling the truth, Ken, and just not hating, brother. You're exactly right, man. It's totally okay to tell the truth about something and just have no hate in your heart. Right, you guys. Absolutely amazing. Not sure where the wife went. She ran off somewhere. Wife ran off somewhere. I'm not sure where she went. Amazing. Yeah, and you know what? I don't. I find it hard to understand. Morning. How you doing? Got some samples if you want to try some stuff. Well, I got samples here of some. We got one granola sample left here. That's the granola we got. Pecan bars there. Got some samples there. The marshmallows, all homemade marshmallows. We got some samples of those left. The lemon blueberry loaf. Got some samples of those. And then this is the lemon blueberry fashada. I know it's pronounced another way, but yep. And then we don't have any samples, but the jalapeno and cheddar is not sweet. This is sweet. It comes, yeah, those are samples of this. And then the glaze is separate. So you glaze it yourself. So it's not already on there. That already has the glaze on it though. So you can try it out. And it's, it's more of a firm bread like that. I equate it a lot to like a pizza crust style dessert.
Pretty good.
Yeah, very good. And so, and like I said, the icing's separate. So we just put the icing separate. That way it's not already on there getting, soaked into it. You want a paper towel?
We have I think I'll take one of them.
Yeah. Amazing. Like that, you can pick out whichever one you want there. If you just want the one off the top, and then one of those icings there with it. And back to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. Oh, your icing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Like that. You're very welcome. Enjoy. Okay, you guys. Let's see. Joe says, love and peace to all of you. Bless your day. Follow Jesus Christ. Put God first. God bless you all. Might go live here and there on the Trials Back. Amazing, brother. I'll stop by whenever I can. I'll be live quite a bit myself today. So, well, you know what's really good? We'll probably sell jalapeno jelly. Yeah, probably would. Oh, yeah, that does sound good. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Spicy jelly is so good too. Um, but yeah, I was just saying before, I don't understand why people get so emotional over like animals when people are talking about like, you know, feeding people or you know, talking about them as food. I'm not sure why people get so emotional about it, but I think it's just that same spirit within that drives them to feel that you know, if they feel bad about it, that I guess it makes them feel like they're better or something in that way. And so it's just that same ego that drives you to do that. But I mean, if and it's different for animals. Animals just aren't the same as people. Obviously, I think most people can understand that. And you know, to think that if an animal was returning to the father, how could that be a bad thing at all, you guys? I don't understand that. Almost about it. Then go to McDonald's for lunch. Well, no, he said, I think he said he was a vegan or something like that, or something to that effect. Vegan, vegetarian. I don't know. Again, I don't judge and I don't care, man. More power to him. I wouldn't go and tell him how bad it is that he eats plants, even though plants contain basically poison is the only protection that they have. You know, they don't want plants don't want to die. Plants don't want to get eaten just like animals don't. It's not like that's their goal. They don't know what their goal is. So that's from God. That's what I'm saying. Those gifts come from God. It's not in the plant. It's not in the animal. It's from God, you guys. So we get lost in that. But plants in the same way. I mean, plants are full of toxins, you guys. If you don't believe me, just look it up. Look up the poison that's in plants that protects them from animals eating them. So it's not all good. How can he attack plants like that? I know, right? How you doing? All is well. All life is equal. People thinking that they're special, that's a big problem. Yeah, I agree with that. That's all I was saying too, is that a life is a life is a life. There would be no difference in that except for I think human life is I don't think you wouldn't take human life like you would take an animal's life for food. You'd have to see the difference in that because of that next level of consciousness that people have to grow and to comprehend like what people do. And you can, I think everybody can tell that's on a different level than animals, right? So if people can't see, I mean, I can't help them, man. God gave us a special gift beyond any other creature of this world. No other creature has the gift that we have. Some are close. Look at how smart like dolphins are. Look at how smart monkeys are, but they're not humans. Neither one of them. So that's why they like, you know, play with their shit and eat it and stuff like that. They're not, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not the same, you guys. Not that some humans probably don't do that too, okay? There's probably a human or two that are out and about doing that exact same thing as well. It's kind of ironic that we're made of the earth and everything else is made of earth, so it's all organic recycling process. You're spot on about that. Definitely, we all return to the earth for sure. There's no stopping that. But our spirit would continue on. And if animal spirits, if that's a spirit, and I don't think it is like that. I don't think animals have that same, um, the same like human spirit. But even if it is a spirit that returns to God, I just don't see it as a bad thing, man. It's absolutely amazing. It's the cycle of life, and it's for animals are eating other animals. Animals are eating plants. They don't feel bad when an animal, when a lion kills a gazelle and eats it. Does it sit there and feel bad about it, you guys? Or does it feel nothing else? Does it feel pride about it? Oh, that's a deep question, you guys. Ooh, we're getting deep now. Hold on, I'm gonna have to move over, get my own booth here. I don't know if I can talk like this in my wife's booth. She might kick me out. This is a place of breads.
So I think that Thursday nights we should start coming here,
Yep.
dropping getting our spot picked out, and drop it. I really would like to be under the tree.
Why?
because it's going to keep all my big stuff cool.
Oh, I
in
don't
the
think you do,
summer.
because I think you'll see the birds are going to be over there, and they are going to
And
pound
all
you
over
with
the
shit.
place.
Yep, I bet you would. Oh, let's see. The commentator says, I would take a human life if necessary. Just because you can't communicate with an animal doesn't mean that they're not as smart as you. Humans poison their own air, wastewater, and soil. Not very smart. Well, no, they're too smart, connoisseur. I disagree with that. They're too smart for their own good. Animals aren't smart in that way at all, man. Not in that way. Animals are smart as in they know, it's like instinctual. Animals are super. Don't eat me, connoisseur. I know, right? He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat people. He's gonna eat humans.
And that's why we need those weights.
Well,
They didn't
he
have
probably
that
wasn't
stink.
staked down.
No, it was not.
But yeah, and that's fine. And you guys, it's okay to think whatever you want on that level. I don't even care about that, man, at all. If you guys love animals and you're all into animals, that's totally fine. Be that way. But I'm not. I can tell you that. I'm not into animals that way. Exiled lioness will often adopt a wild wildebeest calf and keep it alive. Yeah, but then they'll go and they'll murder another one though, no problem, willy nilly. And then they'll drag that meat back for the wildebeest that they're taking care of. They'll drag that meat back for them. It's instinctual. It's not smart. It's instinctual. And those gifts may be from God. I'm not saying those gifts in the animal aren't from God either. I'm sure that they are. But they're just not the same as us. So we shouldn't put them on the same level as humans. If you put animals on the same level as humans, then you have no problem killing a human, just like Connoisseur has going on. And it's not like you should have a problem with it if necessary, but you shouldn't have no problem with it where you would do it when it's unnecessary. You guys get the difference in that? If it's a necessity, man, I wouldn't judge you guys. You got to do what you got to do, man. One life is not more important than another. If someone is going to take your life, then you defend yourself, you guys. Morning.
Hi. How are you?
I think that's more uh like proverbial, isn't it, David? And then morning. Going to develop depression after losing an offspring. Yeah, and but do they do self-harm? No matter how depressed they get, you don't see them going and getting a firearm and acting on it, do you? Just like we say that our ways are not God's ways, animals' ways aren't our ways either, you guys. They don't think like us. Morning. Baby will play. Oh, okay. I don't know about that either. I think that that is proverbial because I think that, is that the right word? That might not be the right word. You think it's low 100%? I think that they won't thirst for hunger in heaven. You won't have a thirst for a thirst or a hunger for material things, for food and water. It'll be spiritual. You'll be spiritually fulfilled. So there'll be no fighting. So it won't be that a wolf and a sheep will be eating grain, in my opinion. That they will be living spiritually as one with God, and they'll have no hunger or thirst. So there'll be no need to attack. But I don't think that it actually means that it's a wolf and a sheep sitting there eating. It's like every animal on the world is just in the world just going to be sitting there in some place. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see that.
Get
But
that girl that jalapeno and cheese for $6 this one.
well, manna came down from heaven, so there must be food in heaven. Spiritually, 100%, but it's spiritual, David. The manna that came down was spiritual also. Manna is algae. It's still spiritual, you guys. I spend a lot of time with animals. We are not special. We're just selfish and greedy because we think about the future. I think that there's more to it than that, connoisseur. You just don't see it, brother. Morning.
Huh?
How you doing? Very well, thank you. Got some samples if you want to try something. Is that what it was? Clean the algae out of the machine? I don't know, you guys. Yeah, spiritual, definitely. 100%. That is very true. Jack says the whole food of the gods motif is much older than Christianity or Judaism. Well, God's not into religion, so I mean that would make sense, right? People are into religion. God don't have nothing to do with that. God sent his son, but the people still created the religion. And then they use it to judge people or to hate. They don't even do the what Jesus asked of us to do, which is to love all unconditionally. They don't even do that, man. And then they spread hate from those places. So, morning. All right, how you doing?
Good. Pretty good. I'll call my daughter and tell her you're here.
Amazing.
He made her.
So come on by.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I understand. We get that.
Love you too, man.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I feel you. Teaches us self-control.
I don't have it.
I'm struggling with myself. Says the God of the Bible only traces as far back as the West Semitic pantheon. I mean, doesn't it only trace back as far as the writings can go? I mean, how do you think that those stories were changed over the years when they were just verbal and not able to be written down? But when you start thinking about this stuff, guys, you're just going away from God. You're running away from God when you start thinking about that. Morning. God doesn't want you worried about what happened 10, 20,000, 30,000, a million years ago, you guys. You are living in imagination. None of that is real. Come to now. You guys come to right now, Jack. Don't worry about that, man. Come to right now and see what's in the present. God wants you to be with him right now in the present. You know, Christian actually started in Africa. Well, that's true. I believe it originated from there, Ken. I believe Ken's accurate on that. You know, everyone's mistake respect is more easily governed. Well, connoisseur, it might be a mistake for you, but it is definitely not a mistake for me, brother. It is absolutely perfect. But we can only speak for ourselves, you guys. So speak for yourself what you know. Point people back to the Father and let them get whatever they get from it themselves, man. That's why we don't judge you guys here. I point you to the Father. That's what I have. That's what I know for sure. Right? That's why I tell you guys the truth. That's what I know for sure, what has been revealed to me. And other than that, you guys get whatever you're getting from it. I can't do nothing about that. Not talking about.
Black probably gets shit down.
Oh, it definitely is imagination, Jack. 100%. Show it to me. Show me millions of years ago, then pull it out and show it to me, brother. Is it real? If it's real, then pull it out and show it to me. Show me millions of years. Where are they at? Show me the future. Where's it at? It is nowhere but in your imagination, Jack. If you can't see that, brother, I don't know what to tell you. It's not real. If it's real, show it to me, man. The past isn't real. The future isn't real. It's something that is in your mind, Jack. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm not saying it didn't happen, right? We know that whatever came before us happened, but it's not real. The only thing that's real is right now in the present, brother. This is real. This very moment that you're living right now at this second is the only thing that's real. Everything else is in your head, in the imagination. All past and all present is in the imagination, brother. Rockin' Killer, I don't know, brother, but I don't judge people, man. I have no hate. I don't support anybody. I don't support religion. I don't support, but I do love my fellow man. I love my neighbor like I love myself, brother. And if you hate, then you're only serving Satan, man. Satan, when you guys are out hating or you're angry over something, Satan is your father. You are serving Satan, you guys. God wants you to drop that, man. Have no hate. Being present is important, not making past mistakes is important, and good plan for the future is important. Well, if you get caught up thinking about that, David, you'll never be in the present. If you're caught up thinking about your past mistakes and planning for the future, when do you have time to be present, brother? You're going to spend a lot of time in thought. And if you think thought is real, then you guys stay in your thought, man. But I'm going to tell you right now, thought is not real. It is 100% in your imagination. It is not real. Thinking about it does absolutely nothing, you guys. Thinking about the past doesn't fix it. You return to God, be born again in the spirit of the Father, and you won't have to think about the past ever again. It won't be in you. You won't be worried about it, man. Same thing about the future. Return to the Father, be born again in the spirit of God. You won't have to worry about your past. All will be perfect, you guys. All will be absolutely perfect. You won't have to worry about any of that anymore. You will never once again think about the past or the future in a way of reality. You may look at the past and see that it was there, but you'll know it's not real now. Oh, look, our guy walking around with an axe. What'd I tell you? Here we go. Amazing. You know things are going good now. A very young man just walked by carrying a double-sided axe, you guys. See how beautiful it is out here? I don't have to convince. I'm not convincing you. I pointed you to the Father, brother. This isn't a channel of convincing. I don't need to convince you. If you think that's my goal, you're in the wrong place, my friend. I just tell you the truth. You have to seek it within yourself. Let no man teach you, you guys. Jack, take it as a valuable lesson. God said, let no man teach you. Your teachings come from within. They come from the Holy Spirit, you guys, not from man. David, when's the last time it wasn't repeated, brother? Morning. How you doing? When's the last time someone learned and didn't repeat their mistakes, David? How many sinners repeat the sin again, brother? Doesn't work, man. Thinking about it doesn't fix it. Returning to God fixes it, David. I mean, think about that, man. Think about how many times people sin, regret it, and then sin again, man. Thinking about it does nothing to fix it, man. It is a problem within, it is a problem of your nature. You must have God come in and change your nature to have God's nature. Be Christ-like, you guys. Be the light. I'm telling you guys, it's fine. You can live in the future and the past, you guys. That's fine. If you want to do that, no worries. It will not affect me, but it will affect you. It is not real. David repented and then didn't return to his sins. Yeah, exactly. He didn't have to think about it, David. Once he repented and God changed his heart, changed his nature, it was over. It was done. Then he wasn't living in the past and the future anymore. It was over. No. No, you don't. You came in here, Jack. You came in here immediately talking about millions of years ago. You do not live in the present, brother. You live in your mind. You live in thought. I can see that for sure, 100%, without a doubt, Jack. You live in your mind. You live in thought, brother. If you lived in the present, you would never, ever, ever, ever once think about something that happened a million years ago, you guys. That is so far from the present. I don't even know what's going on with you guys sometimes, man. That is insane. We come in, we say something, how we think about, and obviously he's thought about it a lot. He comes in and he talks about it specifically. He wants to talk about the conversation of it. but then say that he stays present all the time. The absolute opposite of each other, you guys. But it's perfect. You know, this is exactly why you come in here, you guys. So that way everybody can see this, exactly what's going on. Morning. How you doing? Okay, well, thousands. See, you're there. You're lost again in thought, Jack. Morning.
Have you ever made cantaloupe bread?
I have not. My wife makes it. She makes pumpkin, but I don't think she's done cantaloupe yet.
We found that at one of the church when they had their end of the year Catholic
Uh-huh.
fundraising.
Yeah. I bet it's fantastic. Yeah. No, I really like the pumpkin too, so I bet it's really good. Yeah, absolutely.
But you can't really tell it's not banana.
Right.
It doesn't have a big flavor unless you get one that's good and ripe.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, they're very similar. And they still even have that kind of banana flavor, even when you do the other fruits in them. So, yeah. Oh, there she is. She was just asking if you ever made a cantaloupe loaf, like a banana bread, cantaloupe bread. Yeah.
Really?
I make breads,
Yeah.
the bananas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I just give them to people. But
Really?
my best giveaway is banana, pineapple, and mango. But
Really?
if they're fresh, it's more wet. But they love it. And it's like, but it's such a bitch to get the seed out of the mango.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's not a lot of
Yeah.
feed on mangoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very, especially in this area. It's gonna be real hard to get good mangoes here too.
Yeah.
I when I lived out in California, we had a mango tree in my backyard, so
Oh, he talked
it's tough
about
to eat
fruit
mangoes,
all the time.
you know, from the grocery stores here. So I completely understand. But occasionally, for a few
And-
few months out of the year, you'll get some good ones. And
When-
I'm sure they make
frozen
delicious.
first.
Yeah, I'm sure they make delicious
I love
loaves.
when they freeze
so-
the fruit first.
Well, I freeze the strawberries, then take them out and dice them up while they're still frozen. Then I put them with my banana,
Yeah.
and then it's not a wet loaf. That's the only way, because if you let it get moist first, then it's
Yeah.
soggy. But anyway, I was just curious what the
I will definitely look into
Thank you
that,
so much.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we gone to a parish dinner down in Freeburg,
Right. Okay.
and a lady had made that cantaloupe bread. It's like, wow, that's good.
Interesting.
But you gotta have it good right so that it tastes.
Right. Right.
Kind of like the bananas that have.
Right.
I'll tell you here in a second, Jack.
Yeah,
As soon as I'm
yeah.
done working.
Anyway,
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's one of those days, isn't
It's brisk.
it?
wind will
Yeah.
blow. It
Yeah,
will
it's
stop.
the wind gets us. There's several samples of the pecan bars and some
Yep.
granola.
Got one sample of granola left there. Got some samples
That's
of
the
lemon
lemon
bread,
bread.
lemon fashada up there in front of that is samples of that. Yeah. Try it out.
Lemon bread.
Just real simple, mild. That's a loaf. So this one will have like glaze. This one has like a
Lemon.
glaze that goes on top of it with that. So this one's gonna be sweeter. Yeah, be careful. Those pecan bars are dangerous. Pretty much everybody that's tasted one has bought them. So you're warned. And there's a trash can right down there, you guys.
Yes.
Yep, all homemade. Yep, gonna need a jacket.
It's not so bad if you're walking, walking around, but yeah, it's
So now, Jack, back to what you were saying, brother.
too windy.
I'm not talking about anything from a book, just so you know. The truth that I'm talking about comes from the Holy Spirit within, brother. That is what God has taught me. None of it came from a book, my friend. It may be in the Bible. I'm not saying that the teachings that I know aren't in the Bible, but I can tell you, and other people in this chat can tell you, that my teachings do not come from the Bible, brother. They are maybe also in there, but my teachings come only from God and Jesus, the Son of God. So, and that comes from the Holy Spirit within, not from a book, brother. But you're assuming it does. You see, Jack, again, and I don't care how many years ago it was, 1,000, 50, 100. You're just lost in thought in the past, brother. It doesn't matter. I was just saying a number, and you're hung up on the number. But I'm not hung up on a number. It doesn't matter to me if it's 1,000. You can say whatever number you want. I'll let you say the number, and that doesn't matter to me, Jack. So you're talking about things from 1,000 years ago, 500 years ago, 100 years ago. They are not real. They are in your mind. It wouldn't matter when they're from. And sorry, when you talked about before Christianity, um, I didn't know how far back you were talking about in existence, so I just said a number. Again, though, I say things like that because I don't care about it. So when I say millions, it's just a way to describe you thinking about the past. It doesn't actually mean that I meant literally millions because I'm not even the one talking about it, man. I do not care about that. So you're comfortable with doing it, just like any other broken rule. Um, why does it bother you, connoisseur? That's deep, brother. Maybe you should look within to see why something that somebody says that doesn't even involve you, that's not from you, that has nothing to do with you, would make you feel gross or weird inside, man. How would that affect you at all? Nobody said you had to like it. I mean, not liking it or you know, joining in with it or whatever, but why would it affect you in any way, shape, or form, man? Connoisseur, you should overcome that too, brother. You should know that anybody could say anything around you and you wouldn't be affected by it. Like, oh, ew, oh, no effect, man. Wouldn't bother you a bit. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. Just don't be affected by it, man. And then none of it matters. But I think you're just saying that as an example. I don't really think you're affected by it, honestly. I think it was probably just a poor example because I don't think that affects you like that. It's knowledge that undermines the religion you rep. No, only for you, Jack. God gave you free will, man. You don't have to believe. I'm not here to convince you, Jack. So I don't know what you're talking about, brother. That's between you and God. Just don't think. That's right, Jack. God said, bring all thought into captivity, brother. It is from your father Satan. Jack, you keep worshiping your father Satan. I'll keep worshiping my father God, and we can just live our lives perfectly, man. And nothing will interfere with that, brother. I will just say to you, Jack, suffer and die, my friend. It must be a terrible life living, worried about the past all the time, man. Suffer and die. Because that's where you're headed. You guys, we're all going to die. Why would you not want to overcome? Do you want to die? Do you want to be angry your whole life? Oh no, you're definitely worshiping Satan. Satan is every thought in your head. Well, it's the truth, Jack. You can't handle it. I guess you're in the wrong place, my guy. Go with God. Again, suffer and die. We are going to get through this world the same, whether you worship Satan or you worship God. So go with Satan, man. He's your daddy. Satan is Jack's daddy, you guys. Yep. And that doesn't mean that I hate Jack. I love Jack exactly the same. And Jack is always welcome here, you guys. That's what's amazing. But to not tell Jack the truth, I would be doing him a disservice. You know, if I didn't tell Jack that he was worshiping Satan in his thought, I would be lying to him. And that you guys know that's not what we do here, man. We're going to tell Jack the truth, even if Jack doesn't like it. Jack deserves the truth, you guys, just like all the rest of you. And you guys know I would tell anybody the exact same thing.
Okay.
Jack likes calling me names, you guys. Well, God bless you, Jack. I love you, brother. Sometimes the truth hurts, you guys. Some people cannot handle it. Some people want to live in anger. Morning. How you doing? That's just not us anymore, Jack. We don't do that. Nice. You cold?
Stay warm?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
that's why I said that.
Yeah, yeah, you got it. You got it about right there.
And so then, Jack, why would that make you angry? Or hey, why would you call somebody names? Ah, well then, if you've got it all figured out, Jack, I don't know why you're worried about it, brother. You should be at perfect peace. You have it all figured out, my friend. Nothing to worry about, Jack, you guys. We love you, brother. Jackie, actually, man, you have no idea what you do here. What about Hack? Is Hack a name? Are you trying to say that you didn't call me names? You see, even Jack knows when he's done something wrong, and then he's trying to defend what he's saying. But you notice that no matter what Jack says, I have not called him a name or a liar one time, you guys. It's unnecessary. No need to do that. Morning. There you go. You see? Amazing, Jack. Everybody needs to see exactly what you're doing, brother. Everybody needs to see it. All of you guys in here, I hope you guys are seeing what Jack's saying. Make sure you watch what Jack is saying so that way you guys can go through all of it. Jack's been worshiping Satan his whole life and he thinks it's God. Or maybe he thinks it's himself. He doesn't even sound like he believes in God, you guys. And so if you're not with God, who are you with, Jack? Who are you with, Jack? He can't explain because he's not the kind of person that's going to explain. See? There's no explanation. He thinks because he calls himself a Christian that makes him somehow better or good or something. Or he thinks that he wasn't talking to Satan because he was a Christian. Jack's just lost, you guys. Jack is the perfect example of who is searching, and there's a reason that Jack's here, you guys. There's an exact reason that Jack is here. You guys all see it. Let him be here. Let him be here and let him do his thing so that way he can go through it and overcome it, you guys. It's the only chance he has. He's in the right place, man. You guys know he's in the right place. Yep, Jack does not bother us one little bit. Not one bit does Jack bother us. Love you, brother. Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it, Ken. See, now you're going to don't get emotional over it, Ken. I can tell you that, brother. You guys, Ken, I know he wants to defend me and he doesn't need to, man. Ken, let me go through it too, man. Let me take everything Jack has to give me. It is absolutely perfect. I need everything Jack has, let him give it to me, you guys. I need to overcome every single thing. So don't worry about it.
I'm not working.
Somebody come up and fix the truck.
Just, can you know, forgive them, Father, they know not what they do, man. Jesus knew that when Jesus was on the cross, If he was getting stoned and stabbed and beaten, he cried out, "Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do." You guys, do the same with Jack.
I'm gonna call around. What? After saying.
Let Jack stone us, you guys. Let Jack stone us. He cannot hurt us. We are protected by the armor of God, y'all. Stone away, Jack. Stone away, brother. Mark down. Nice. Oh, guess Jack thinks we do this because we make a great living doing it. Because I make so much money being here with Jack right now. Jack knows because he's donated a big portion of that money. So he gets us, you guys. He gets us.
Okay, sweetie.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. I'll be at the graduation.
Okay. Well, I'll see you then.
Morning. What are you doing? What are you doing with that pecan bar? Is that for you?
You can eat it.
Nice.
You want one?
No, no, I'm fine. What else, Jack? You're in the right place, brother. Give it all to me, Jack. Everything you got, my guy. Get it out now. That way, who knows who won't have to deal with it down the line. At least if you're here giving it to me, people around you or another channel or whatever, they don't have to deal with it because they'll be lost in thought too, Jack. I guarantee Jack affects a lot of people with what he does because they're lost in thought as well, just like he is. So normally when he would go into a stream, I'm sure it's very effective. It's very effective what he does because people are lost in thought. But he just hasn't come across someone who's fully overcome. Otherwise, he would know that he's just wasting his time. He would know. Satan would know that he can't affect anyone. That's protected with the armor of God, you guys. Morning. Jack, that's silly, brother, that you think just because you call somebody a liar, you're pointing out lies. What a silly, silly thing to say, man. So if I just called you a liar over and over again, Jack, that would be me proving a point. I mean, that makes no sense, man. He wastes his time with flat earthers. Nice. Nice. And I'm sure that you have convinced them now that the world is triangular. Morning. We live on a turtle in outer space. We're all just floating through space in a turtle's dream. Never experienced the rainbow. Oh, wait, are you talking? I don't know if you're talking to Jack or me when you say that, connoisseur. The world's a rectangle. Yeah, if you value the truth, the world's a rectangle. I just take you guys at your word, man. That's all I can do. The weak attempts at polite insults are funny, though. Credit for that. I don't know what insult is. I just gave you the truth, brother. There's no insult. If you take it as an insult, that's inside of you, Jack. That has nothing to do with me, brother. I haven't taken one thing you've said as an insult. Not one. You can't insult me. That would be in me, Jack. If I was insulted, would it be in me or would it be you? Hopefully you can at least see this, Jack. Can we agree on one thing right now? And that if I was insulted by anything that you said, it would be in me. That would not be you, Jack, right? About your mustard theory? What's your mustard theory? And you mentioned smoked salmon earlier. I'm not a super big fan of salmon, you guys. I prefer a whitefish like a bass or a crappie. Hmm, very interesting. Then why would you think it's an insult if you're not insulted? Could you think that something is an insult if you're not insulted by it? Or is it inherently you think it's an insult, which makes it an insult? You know, you couldn't see if you took the Bible, if you open your eyes and stood in the middle of the day, some of you guys still couldn't see. I don't have my book with me, so I can't give you the exact Bible reference, but it's very similar to um, basically, it can be right in front of you. The truth can be right in front of you, and you can still be completely blinded by Satan. You'll never even see it. This is why we talked about this, you guys. How many people you think would believe Jesus, would go with Jesus? If he were returned today, how many people would say, "Oh yeah, nice, I'm with you, brother. I'll give up my whole family and walk with you, Jesus. Let me pick up my cross and carry it," you guys? Nobody would. Nobody would believe, man. They would all deny. Nope. You can't look at an insult. You can't look at something as an insult and not say that you're insulted by it. It is inherently together, brother. You're wrong. You're just wrong, my friend. Just the thought that it's an insult, you know it's an insult. Just like how I told you you were calling me names, and then you tried to say that the something else wasn't calling me a name, but you knew you called me names. You see how that's the truth? But I'm not insulted by it. It's not an insult. You just called me names. Simple. But it wasn't insult. It wasn't an insult because I was not insulted by it, brother. If I was insulted by it, it would be in me. You still haven't answered me though. If I was insulted by it, would it be in me or would it be in you, Jack? I skipped over an example of what? Let's see. What example? The failed insult. I just addressed that. Half-ass deepisms are like 50% of what this guy has to offer. What did I skip over, brother? I mean, I'm doing business here, right? You have to understand that I'm at work as well. So as I'm doing this, I'm also taking time out for you, Jack, because I love you, brother. So now, did I skip over anything, Jack, for you? Do you want me to read something else? The Zeus example? I don't, well, I mean, I didn't skip over it. I just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know what you're talking about. I never mentioned Zeus, so I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. Again, that's in you, man. I don't know what's going on inside you. So now, did I skip over anything, or do you want to keep going? I'll touch base with anything you want to, Jack. If you think I'm afraid of anything, just tell me whatever you think, man. and we'll go back and we'll read it and we'll go over it and we'll decipher it as much as you want to if you think I'm afraid, brother. I have no fear, my friend. Let's see. David keeps trying to bring the peace. Is something not peaceful here? What's not peaceful, you guys? I don't understand. It is very interesting how other people are so affected by two people that has nothing to do with them, and the conversation somehow affects them so greatly. That is deep, you guys. It is very deep. Nice, connoisseur. I think maybe you called me a baboon, but I'll just take that as a compliment, brother. That's amazing, you guys. I still skipped over the back half of the comment. Nice. Is that gonna affect you seriously, Jack? The back half of the comment? Just move to see everyone get along. Well, David, that's the thing, man. You have to be able to see that the world is not going to get along, but you still love them, brother. That's what Christ commands of us, not to force people to get along. Morning. What's going on?
Browser.
Nice. We got some samples if you want to try something. That's right. All love. That's why, you guys, I mean, come on now. And Jack probably even knows this, that I guarantee most of the time when Jack goes in and talks to people, that if he were to confront people, they would ban him pretty quick. And Jack, that's not what we do here, brother. We love all, and we love you, Jack. And you guys, what Jack's doing here is not wrong. It's actually right. It's actually absolutely perfect. That's why we do this. Satan is Jack's daddy, is what he's talking about, Lan. Satan and Jack are one, but he's in denial, so he calls me a liar. Peace is always temporary. Only God's peace is eternal and only found within. Indeed, brother. That's not love? Okay. What love are you looking for, Jack? The truth is all love and it's all true. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. And you probably don't even know what love is, Jack. But real love, God's love, is having no hate in your heart. That's why you're still here talking to us, Jack. No love. Yep. Yep. For sure, Satan is your daddy, Jack. I wish you could see it so that way you could change it, brother. That's why I'm telling you. If you could see it, then you could change it. Yeah, you do. You worship thought, Jack. That's what I'm saying. You worship yourself. You worship your thoughts. You worship your knowledge. You worship Satan. But it's okay. I'm not even telling you to stop, brother. You do you, Jack. It's called free will, man. Every choice you make, Jack, every single choice you make, you are either choosing God or you're choosing Satan. Every second of every day with every choice you make, brother. Yep. Like I said, Jack, it's absolutely perfect, brother, because people are seeing. Yep. No, Jack definitely doesn't have to agree, and I don't know that he will, but he's in the right place, you guys. I'm telling you that Jack is in a place where he at least has the opportunity to see real love, to see what real love looks like, even if he's offended by it, even if it hurts his feelings, you guys. We still give it to him. Jack, you think that connoisseur is on your side and your friend, but he doesn't have faith either. So, but as soon as you guys don't agree on something, you'll hate each other. Connoisseur is here all the time, Jack. All the time. Basically every stream, brother. And you see how we still love him? Do you think that connoisseur comes to a place where he's hated all the time? Every single day? And Jack, where do your beliefs come from, brother? If you want to talk about it, if you want to get deeper about it, we can. You don't have to, it's up to you. But you said you have your own beliefs, but not a belief system. So where do your beliefs come from, Jack? I'm absolutely freezing now.
Yeah,
Woo. It is cold out here.
I have a blanket.
Yep,
Hi.
that's right, connoisseur. Overcome that too, brother. You're spot on.
There you go.
Morning. Yeah, afternoon now for sure.
Yeah. Oh, no. I had pumpernickel last week.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, sorry. So sweet.
It seems to be a thing of you just don't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's hard to find.
Yeah, we had several loaves last week, so
Yeah.
Hey, not this
I know. Well, we try and change it up. A little something for everybody. So yeah.
I think they'll be back next weekend though.
We will.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh no.
Well, very unfortunate then.
Okay.
You're very
Have a
welcome.
good day.
Okay, let's see. Jack says, my beliefs are derived from reason and reality. I don't have a belief system since that would mean both required and prohibited beliefs. I have neither. So, but where? What is reason and reality then? Give us some of your beliefs, Jack, so we can understand what you're talking about, brother. You're talking in parable. It makes no sense. My beliefs come from me. Well, yeah, obviously, Jack. I mean, we get what you're saying, but where does that come from? Can you go a little bit deeper, man, than the surface? Like just a little bit? Where do your beliefs come from? Where do you get the knowledge of right and wrong? I'm gonna have to go sit in the truck.
Yeah.
Take you guys with me here. It is freezing. Oh, it's so nice and warm in here, you guys. Oh, can't believe how cold it is out there. Let's see. I didn't say my beliefs come from me. They're derived from reason and reality. Well, where do you get reason? As for right and wrong, that's a whole conversation. Well, okay, that's what we're here for, brother. Where does reason come from, Jack? How about that? Can we just get as simple as that? You say it comes from reason. What is reason, Jack? We must get an understanding of the base of what you're talking about. So that way, maybe you have something actually fruitful to say here, Jack. So that's why we're trying to suss through it for you, brother. It's a titbit nipply, yes. So where does your reason come from, Jack? And is your reality the same as everybody else's reality, or is your reality yours alone? We'll get through this if Jack will just answer a couple questions here. We'll suss through this pretty quick. Jack has to get his basis for even his own beliefs from somewhere. So if he says reason, it's his own reason. Reason is a system of rules derived from the rules of reality. And no, I don't buy into your reality versus mine. There's one reality. So let me get this straight. So reason comes from reality. That's all I can get from you. Your reason comes from reality. So what is reality then? What's your reality? This is deep, you guys. We're getting deep now. So basically, it's not reason. We've sussed that out because reason is just his reality. So now we have to figure out what his reality is. So what is reality? Yeah. This is deep, you guys. Now you see, you guys, now you're starting to understand what's going on inside Jack's head. So if it's his reality, you guys, we can tell you it comes from his own thoughts. Jack gets his reality from his own thoughts. They're from him. Jack's reality is his. It comes from people observing reality, and no, not just one person. So who are you getting it from, Jack? You say from people observing reality. So who is observing reality that you're getting your belief from, man? You're making it so difficult, Jack. I don't understand. Scientists at least say I get my reality based on what scientists say. Can we say that if that's what it is, Jack? Who are the people? Who is the man that you're putting faith into? What person is so knowledgeable that you're putting your faith into them if it's not yourself? What do you mean you don't have a who? It comes from people observing reality. What people, man? You have to have that or you have nothing. This is so funny, you guys. Like I say, I mean, the truth reveals itself, Jack. So, again, thank you, brother. So far, Jack said that he gets his belief from reason and reality, and reason is reality, and now reality is somebody else's belief. All of them, all the people across all of time, everyone, not one, all. So, but not me though. My beliefs aren't involved in that, right, Jack? Everybody except me, because I think you said I was a liar and a con man. So surely you're not getting your beliefs from me, right, Jack? Because is my reality not the same then, Jack? If you said all reality is the same, but my reality is not the same, I'm a liar and a con man, you wouldn't be getting your beliefs from me, correct? I'm an outlier. So then you get your beliefs from me. Nice, you guys. Amazing. You see that? Jack gets his beliefs from me. And the crazy thing is, Jack, I get my beliefs from God, brother. So that means, Jack, you believe in God, my friend. Wow. This got so deep just now. It's not cornering to get the truth, connoisseur. How is cornering somebody? Connoisseur is defending this, and Connoisseur, at least when I ask Connoisseur where he gets his beliefs, I promise you he has very specific places he talks about that he gets his beliefs from. Connoisseur, where do you get your beliefs, brother? Do you get it from reason and reality? How is that dishonest? You're the one who said it. You said you get your beliefs from every single person. Am I not a person included in that? Then you said, yes, you're included in that. So then you get your beliefs from me, from God. What about all the people? What about the thousands and thousands or tens of thousands or maybe millions of people that get their beliefs from God? Is that not part of your reality or your reason? Let's see. Let's go back and read what I mischaracterized. Let's go back and read it so that way we can know how it's characterized. Let's see. Jack says, all of them, all the people across all of time, everyone, not one, all. So I asked him, am I included in all? And I said, surely not. He called me a liar and a con man. So surely I'm not in that. And they said, no, I'm factoring in you too. You're an outlier. But then when I said that he has my beliefs, then somehow he doesn't. And I miss. So, Jack, explain it, brother. I can only do what you're writing down, Jack. That's the only thing. I know it's difficult because you have to text and I get to talk. So I do understand that you're at a disadvantage that way. But I'm trying to be patient with you here, brother. So just tell us, and we're all waiting. There's so many people in here waiting to understand this exact thing. So yeah, what's an outlier? I was asking a question explaining something, but okay. I agree. What's an outlier? You could just say whatever you want to say, Jack, and make it a whole lot easier. Are you saying an outlier is a Christian? I guess what he's saying is an outlier is a Christian, you guys. If I'm an outlier and I'm a Christian, outliers are Christians. Yeah. Outliers are Christians, I'm guessing. I'm an outlier. You said I'm an outlier. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe Jesus is the Son of God, and that through the teachings of Jesus Christ, that's how you return to the Father. So, am I an outlier? Humans tend to have 5 digits on each limb. Um, I mean, we could say no for argument's sake, that um, I mean, on average, people have 2 eyes, right? On average, people have a nose. On average, people have ears. Are outliers Christians? Can we go back to that? Can we just take it one step at a time, Jack? You asked what you want us to define outliers. You call me an outlier, so are outliers Christians? Are all Christians outliers, or only some of us are outliers? I guess that's the point I'm trying to get at here. Is it all Christians that are outliers, or does it have nothing to do with Christianity? It has to do with something else I did. I have to be able to understand what you are saying that I've done, so that way we can get a baseline. Just like what you're saying, you need a baseline, I need a baseline. How could logic not be circular? It ends up at the same place, you guys. It all returns to God. Of course, logic is going to be circular, especially if you're here talking to me. Okay, an outlier is not a discriminatory term for Christian, and on average, they have 5 fingers on each hand right. So what is an outlier then? I don't know, man. You're the one telling us. I can't tell you whether most people have 5 digits or not, man. Couldn't tell you, brother. I don't know most people. How could I possibly know that? I may be able to assume it, but would I know it, or would I be assuming it? Even if I did agree with it. Well, let's go back to what's an outlier then. We have to understand what an outlier is, so that way we understand what you were saying about me. I don't understand what you're saying about me if I don't understand the word then. So please, before we move on to whatever else you want to talk about with this, which is fine, let's just get this out of the way so we can say what an outlier is. What's an outlier? An outlier in the example would be someone who has more or less than 5 fingers. That's not what I'm talking about. Me. You called me an outlier. How am I an outlier? As far as I know, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want me to take my shoes off? You called me an outlier, but now you're trying to say people with more than 5 digits are outliers. I don't think this is going so well for Jack, you guys. Jack, you're the one explaining it, brother. If you're going to be deliberately obtuse, I mean, you're not explaining anything, man. You won't even start with why you called me an outlier. What makes me an outlier? So that way I can understand. You asked if I knew what an outlier was. I told you I didn't. You called me an outlier. So I don't have 6 fingers on, or 4 fingers. I have 5. So how am I an outlier? You must explain it so I can understand, brother. I'm just trying to understand what you're trying to get at here. But we have to start at the very first thing. You can't jump to the next thing before I understand this one, or we're not going anywhere. So wait a minute. Now, Jack. So you and one other person in here were disagreeing with what I was saying, and 5 or 6 people in here were agreeing with what I was saying. And I'm the outlier? Jack says, you're an outlier is someone or something that falls outside the usual. The usual in this context is reason, whether you're reason. But everybody was, the outlier would have been you then, right? In that definition, you're the outlier because more people were agreeing with me than with you. He doesn't have faith though, Sojo. So how could he say he doesn't believe in God or Jesus? At least as far as I can tell. He'll probably say I'm lying for that, but I know that he's lost in thought. I do know that. Right where God does not want him to be. So yeah, Sojo, no, if that was coming in the way of religious, yeah, absolutely. I don't mind at all being called an outlier. He just can't explain what in me is an outlier in this situation is all. So Joe, don't worry about it. I don't know if you've been here the whole time or not, but we're just trying to suss out something that Jack's dealing with here. I don't believe in God or Jesus. Yes, you are correct about that. Okay, nice, Jack. You see, I'm not a complete liar, I guess, right? Only some. A piece of sourdough definitely sounds good. Yeah. And that's okay. That's why Sojo, that's why we let him stay and talk with us though, man. If we don't have these conversations, if we can't have civil discourse like this, Sojo, we're lost as especially as Christians, man. You guys, we cannot claim that we're Christians and not love Jack just the same as everybody else, man. Just because he doesn't agree with us, it's fine. I do want everybody to see that. Yes, I'm trying to just and unfortunately what happens in this way, Jack, is you get used as an example in here, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault because you don't see. It just happens to end up that way because other people do see. So then they see what's going on inside of you, Jack. It's not your fault, man. And it's fine, you guys. Yeah, I understand. And that is true. Jack is right about that. He is limited in this conversation. Um, so, it's going to be tough for him. If I knew that Jack would behave, we would have him on live with us. He could come on and tell us exactly how he feels and be able to speak. Go live with Toots, Jack. Yep. Connoisseur, you know how we do. I just don't want it to be a fight. That's all. I don't want to give the platform to somebody that's going to fight. If we can have civil discourse, of course, man. Everybody's welcome for that. Yep. That's right. Jack, we have a Discord. You can go to my page. You can join in the Discord. We can talk about it there further. We can go one-on-one. We don't even have to do it live if you don't want to, Jack, or we can do it live, brother. Yeah. Well, we can do that. And again, Jack, that's what I'm telling you, brother. I don't know if you've ever seen what that perfect love looks like, but it's just not having hate, Jack. And I'm not going to hate you, brother. So, no matter what. So, if you want to come in and talk about it, man, that's what we do here, brother. This is fellowship. It's for everybody, you guys. It's even for those that don't have faith because you never know what God has in store for them, what the opportunity is. Sure, I'd have to be. No, there's no specific topic at all. When we do fellowship, Jack, although I do have a topic, like I'll always put a topic on the fellowship, but it's not something we have to talk about, just so you know. It is open fellowship discussion. The topic is truth, always, brother, no matter what the topic is. And it's going to be a religious topic. I mean, if you want to come on and talk with us, we're on the other side. This channel is on the other. This channel is for God, brother. And so you can come and you can give your side, but this channel is 100% for God. And so the questions that we ask will always be biblical here. They're of a biblical nature, but not in the way of the Bible, but in the way of God. Yep, that's right, David. Yeah, it has to be civil discourse. You guys are right about that. If he comes in and it turns into where he wants to argue or something, we'll just remove him. It's not a big deal. Jack gets that. No, Jack, I didn't lie. You just don't see it, brother. There's a difference. You don't see the truth. That doesn't make it any less true, Jack. By saying you don't believe in God or Jesus, you're worshiping Satan, brother. But you don't see it because you don't believe in it. How could you see it, Jack? That doesn't make me a liar. Hopefully you can see that I'm not lying. I am telling you the truth. You just don't see the truth the same as I do. But I'm telling you the truth, Jack. There's no lie in that, brother. That is not a lie, man. That is 100% God's truth. Well, it was a little more than asking one question, connoisseur, but it is very valid, and I don't agree with that either. I think Thomas's stories should have been part of it. I think that that's a very important biblical lesson, and I think man kept that out of the Bible, not God. Jesus came and taught Thomas. There's a reason that Jesus did that. He didn't come and teach Thomas for us to not have that be part of our life. just because Thomas had a lack of faith in that last moment and then got it again when Jesus returned, I don't think it should have been taken out of the Bible, you guys, or not included. But if I'm telling you the truth, how could it be a lie? I mean, you may think that the words are a lie, Jack. I understand that, but at least you should see that I'm telling the truth as I know it, right? You see that, right, Jack? Surely you see that I'm telling the truth as I know it, even if you don't agree with it, right, Jack? I'm not a liar. You just don't believe that what I'm saying is the truth. Can we agree on that at least? I'm not saying stuff as in trying to lie about it. If you just think I'm a liar, then I probably won't bring you on the channel. If you don't think I'm telling the truth, then there'll be no point in it, man. It would just be two devils fighting. We don't want that. That's right. I'm not here to convince. It's fellowship. But this isn't necessarily though, Sojo. It's not always about like at us. It's not about me always, and it's not about Jack always. Someone could be watching this and seeing and not even talking in the comments and finding something that God's revealing to them in that moment, Sojo. And that's why we do this. It's not always about us or a specific. We have to look beyond us. Who knows who this moment is for? I can't tell you. You're right though. We definitely our faith will not be broken here. I can tell you that. Tried to tell me my own favorite color or flavor of ice cream. But if I told you that, that would be lying. That doesn't make sense, Jack. There's no way I could know your favorite color or ice cream, but I know that when you are away from God, you're with Satan. How could you not see that both of those things can be at simultaneous and both true? That doesn't make sense, brother. I'm not in your head, but you're the one who told me that you don't believe in God or Jesus. So you've believed the lie that Satan has told you in your head. You think that it's you, that you're reason in your own head, but you're not. It's Satan you're talking to. You're just not catching the first thought. You're falling into it and you're having whole conversations with him. No, I'm not. I'm not pretending I'm in your head at all. I'm taking you at your word, Jack. You told me this. I don't have to be in your head, brother. When you tell me you don't believe in God and you don't believe in Jesus, I don't have to be in your head to know that you're one with Satan, man. That's crazy, Jack. That's absolutely crazy. Yep. No, he does. Connoisseur, it is true, brother. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep coming, man. You see something. You definitely see something, Connoisseur. Nobody comes to a faith-based group like this fellowship every single day, every single chat, but feels nothing from it. Just doesn't happen, man. Those people fade away. You're not fading away, brother. I'm not saying that you agree with everything that we say, but you have something else inside of you, Connoisseur. Something else is bringing you here. And maybe you think it's you, but I think it's beyond you. But we just see that differently, man. But I think we can agree that, Connoisseur, at least you see that we love each other here, man. And that I'm not here to judge you guys outside of just pointing you back to the Father. That's it. If you guys are looking for that, what you're looking for, that emptiness inside, I point you back to the Father so that way you can have the truth and find it for yourselves. I'm not here to give it to you myself. Of me, I can do nothing, you guys. Through God, this is possible, not through me. Yep. I own a B bottom. I'm not easily persuaded. You guys are silly. Yep. I could see that, Jack. I could see that. Whenever your mind is in that world, Jack, I could see how you think it's twisted, brother. It's perfectly understandable, man. That's why I understand exactly what you're saying, Jack. It's just that I can't help you, brother, because no matter what I say, you don't believe me, man. I completely understand what you're saying, but if you're not going to take me at my word, I can do nothing for you, my friend. All I'm trying to do is point you back to the Father, and so that way he can do the work. It's not me. Yep. Without anger feels. See, connoisseur, thank you, brother. That's all that matters, man. You come here for a reason because you see the love, man. That's good enough for me, brother. You guys, you don't have to believe in the exact same things that we believe in. That's fine. But whenever you go back and forth with somebody like that, the reason that we let it go on, and you guys, I'm not saying that you are right now, but sometimes when it happens and everybody starts arguing, it's because people need to see sometimes it's two devils fighting, you guys. Sometimes people need to see that. Doesn't make one side right, morally. It might make that what they're saying still might be true, but because of the way they're going about it with the arguing back and forth, they're doing the same thing. They're doing exactly what Jesus commanded them not to do, and they would be fighting over it. So keep that in mind, you guys. You know, you have hate in your heart, Jack. That's straight from Satan, brother. Satan wants you to hate. Satan wants you to be angry, and Satan wants you to hate, brother. I mean, every time you say something, Jack, you're like, and not for you. I'm not saying it's for you, but for everybody here, you're just like confirming everything I'm saying, bro, over and over and over again. Except maybe connoisseur, but I doubt that he's not seeing what I'm talking about here. He at least sees it. He may not agree with it, but he sees it. Yeah. Everybody else sees the truth here except for Jack. You guys, that's the amazing part. So, you guys, that's for you. Don't try and convince Jack. It's just fine. God has revealed that to you guys. That truth is for you guys. It's not for Jack, man. He's not ready for it. Yeah. And it's okay, connoisseur. We don't give you a hard time because you're not just jumping in line, brother. I think it's amazing that you're just here with us, having these conversations, getting deeper, at least looking into yourself a little bit, saying, hey, maybe these, there might be something more to this world I need to look into. Not that what we're saying is right, just that maybe you might look a little deeper is all. Yeah, Jack, why do you hate lies, man? How do lies affect you at all? When people come in here and they lie, I do not hate it. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. Lies don't affect me. The only thing that affects me is the truth that I get from God, man. I don't know why you guys let stuff affect you like that. That's wild. That's what we talk about. Lies don't harm people. Nope. Lies harm nobody, man. God told you to trust no man. Why would you believe anything that anybody says and just take it for truth, Jack? That is what a weak-minded person would do. God doesn't even want you to do that, man. That's directly in the Bible, to not take your teachings from man. Lies don't harm people, thoughts harm people. People think about the lie and then they're affected about it. The lie never hurt anybody. Let's see if we can do this, you guys. The sky is pink. The sky pink? No, I lied to you. Now tell me who's affected, you guys. Tell me how that lie affected anyone. Did that lie affect one person? Or would that be inside them if they're affected by it? If someone now takes that lie and goes and tells somebody else, hey man, this guy said the sky is pink, and then that person can't look up at the sky and see it's blue, and then that person says, you know what, that is pink, and then the next person goes up and looks at the sky and says, yeah, you know what, the sky's pink. What's happened there, you guys? Has the lie done it, or has their own thoughts done it to themselves? And Jack, this is perfect, man. This right here, this conversation that we're having right now, this exact one is so important, brother. It's so important that people need to see that lies do not affect them whatsoever. Lies only affect the people that just believe whatever, man. Lies do not affect me. Lie to me, you guys. See what happens. Mm-mm. I didn't get vaccinated. That lie didn't affect me at all, Jack. You're wrong. That lie only affected people that couldn't see beyond themselves. Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. Um, once you see, you'll know. I didn't go get vaccinated, Jack. How did I overcome that, but other people couldn't? But the lie was the problem. Was it the lie or was it in them? This is so deep, Jack. Yeah, I don't even care what religion that you claim to be of, but uh or I guess if you even call it, are those not even religions? Those might not even be considered religions. I don't even know what you call that. But so is it the lie that affected them, or was it their own thoughts about the lie that they believed into it? Jack, this is deep, man. This is deep, you guys. Because the lie didn't affect me, Jack. So if it didn't affect me, did it affect everyone or not? Do I have the right to hate something that because I have faith in God didn't affect me whatsoever? So now does that give me the right to hate? Man, Jack, this is deep, brother. Exactly, Jack. It was in them. It wasn't in the lie. The problem was in them. You just said it yourself. Holds no bearing on the people that died due to the anti-vax movement. People die every day. You just put a label on the people that died for the anti-vax movement. How is that different than people die from cancer, from heart attacks, from cigarettes, from liver disease, from alcohol, from drugs, from overdose, from fentanyl? Are those people with the anti-vax movement, is that more important than the others? Are they more important? If we don't tell the drug addict that he can be born again in the spirit of the Father, so he can overcome those drugs, is that a lie? Or is that where is the lie? Where do we draw the line with this, you guys? Of what lies affect who and where, and how do we control it? Because just like what's going on here, Jack, you think something's a lie, but the other people in here know that that's the truth. Isn't that weird? How can you know it's a lie? Other people know it's the truth, and then you think that we're ever going to see eye to eye on anything. How is that possible? Right. You're trying to put something on a specific thing that has no bearing to the conversation, dude. That makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. We're still wondering what you're trying to do here, Jack. I mean, we're all wondering this very moment. No, I don't pretend that you do. I know that you do, brother. I 100% know it. Without a doubt, you guys, if I know one thing for sure, it's that Satan is Jack's daddy. Mm, yep. So this is just to make it clear, Jack. I pretend to know, but you actually know, right, Jack? You 100% know the truth beyond a shadow of a doubt, and I pretend to know it. I just want to make sure that we're clear that you know and that I don't. And then you get that reasoning from reason. You get your reason from reason, I believe is what you said, right? So you get your reasoning from reason and reality. I don't think you do, brother, because if you knew that, then you would see that what I'm saying is true. Who you think you're talking to in your head, brother? You talking to Satan. All those thoughts that are going on in your head right now, you think it's you, but it's not. It's Satan. You are talking to him. Yep, he gets his beliefs from reason and reality. But then when I ask him what reason and reality is, he says reason is reality. So that's a failed, definition right there. And then when I ask him what reality is, all that I can get from is it comes from somebody else. It doesn't even come from him. Yep. Then who are you talking to, Jack? Tell us who is in your head that you're talking to then, brother. I'm guessing you think you create your own consciousness, huh? That it's you up there. And you can mimic every single person that ever existed in your own mind. You're in control of it. Here's an easy one, Jack. If you're in control of your thoughts, then never have a bad thought again, man. Never be angry, never be sad, never be depressed, and never have anxiety. If you are in control of your thoughts, if those thoughts are of you, I'm talking about who's in your head, Jack. I want to know who you're talking to, brother. I didn't ask who you were talking to. I'm asking who you're talking to in your head that told you that reason and reality was what you believe. Who told you that? What thought told you that? Because it wasn't me. You're talking to me now. And I didn't give you any of that. Nope, wrong, connoisseur. All the truth meant to show you the light, brother. You are absolutely wrong. Connoisseur, you are wrong because I only tell you that out of love, brother. So that way you can overcome it. If I don't tell you the truth, how would you ever overcome it, connoisseur? If I don't say you're talking to Satan in your head, this is why we've lost that, you guys, is because people are scared to say the truth. Oh, well, I don't want to hurt his feelings. That's what connoisseur is saying. I don't want to hurt his feelings by telling him the truth. Let's just say, oh, he's ornery. Let's not call him evil. Let's just call it anger. Right, you guys? That way it doesn't feel so bad. He's just angry. He's not evil. He's just angry, you guys. What's up, baby? I'm talking to chat.
Nice toasty warm.
Oh, it's so nice in here. Yeah, I'm so warm. You want to trade me out?
I do.
Well, again, let me go. I gotta go use the restroom first. So
Okay.
I guess whatever was in his feet
It must have been poking your butt.
probably was. I wouldn't talk to that. So you know.
Oh no. Okay. A while. Check out the boxes I bought for $1. Maybe displays or something. I don't know. Might be cool. Might be cool. Might be cool. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
People talk to their cameras.
Yeah. My husband's got it recording, yeah. Everybody nowadays is in their own world. Yeah. There's samples of this right there if you want to give it a try.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's good. It's the lemon icing that goes on top that makes it, though. It is.
Okay.
But, you know, it make you.
The problem.
Yeah,
Yummy though. Thank you for letting me stop out.
you bet. Anytime. Oh, okay. Drink a ice. Yeah. Oh.
All right, you can sit the truck. Go ahead, warm up. Yep. What's up, guys? All right. Ah, brother Jack, I have no fear, my guy. Oh, will you turn the here? Okay. Yeah, you're charged. Breathe it for a minute. Gonna pump some CO2 under this tent for me because Jack's making me lose my mind. Just kidding. Just kidding, you guys. It was jokes. I don't know why you think it's fear. I have no fear, Jack. God set me free from fear, brother. I have zero fear. That's why I'm facing you in here, man. Don't you see that? If I was afraid, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys, man. So now, Jack, tell me something. Who's the outlier now, brother? Is it still me? I don't think we ever sussed that out. Change topic real quick. In your definition, Jack, am I the outlier or are you the outlier here, brother? That's right. There's no serious problems. I know it. Isn't that so deep, Ace? God bless you, brother. If this is the only problems that we have, man, life is so good, isn't it? Wow. That is deep, Ace. Thank you for coming in here with that, my friend. That's actually the best thing that I've heard so far, man. My goodness, you guys, if this is the most problems that we have an amazing life, don't we? I hope we can at least agree on that. Morning. Afternoon now. Yes, it is. Nice, brother. Well, that doesn't match your definition though, Jack. Just we can agree on that, right? So I don't know, man. I'd say then that would say you're wrong because an outlier means you specifically described it as someone that was different than the norm, but everybody in here was all the same except for you and one other person, and that put it like I don't know 5 or 6 to 2. So you can at least agree that you're the outlier here, right? I'm too. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. See, that's all. Just in different context. Okay. See, amazing, brother. Nothing wrong with that. Amazing. God bless you, Jack. I don't get it. I don't see that, Jack, but okay. I guess if you're using it in the context of like people that you know, maybe or something. So morning, afternoon. Yeah, I got a couple samples there if you want to try it. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you were? It's okay. Go ahead. They're awesome though, right? Yeah,
Want a sample?
they are absolutely fantastic.
Bar.
Yeah, it's like pecan pie. Do you like pie?
Try it. You try it. You just did.
You're gonna like it. You are going to like it.
Tastes like what? Food.
Food? Yeah, it does taste like food. I agree. Afternoon.
Hi. Lemon blueberry.
Yeah, they're very good too.
Yep, that's what we got some of these and these yesterday. It's already gone.
Yeah, it goes quick, doesn't it? Amazing. Yeah. Okay. What do you? How many you got there?
5.
5. Okay, I think they're $2 a piece. It says. $2, and this is $6. So it's 16. $20. You're very welcome. Enjoy. We out of the pecan bars now, so until next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep, we'll still give out the samples, that's for sure. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. There, you guys take a cookie. Yep, take a cookie. Here, each of you. Yep. Have a great day. Amazing, you guys. Sorry, I had to do business. Look at you guys. You see, Jack? Now this is what I'm talking about, brother. Amazing. Now we're getting to the love. Man, you guys, amazing. Welcome, Jack. Welcome to the family, brother. I feel like we're going to have a fruitful relationship. We may not see eye to eye, but I promise you good things will come from it. If nothing else, at least maybe we could overcome anything inside of us that we get a feeling from this conversation, right? At the very least, just overcoming any, anxiety or embarrassment or fear or guilt or anything like that. And I'm not saying that you have it, Jack, or anybody else in here, but that's the least that we could do here is overcome those things, you guys, to be able to come in here and have civil discourse and not be controlled by fear. So it's amazing, Jack. God bless you, brother. Just know that I truly love you, my friend. We're a neighbor. Well, that's good enough for me, man. I'll take it. I'd rather be called a neighbor than some other things, so I will take it, even a wary one. And trust me, I know all about wary neighbors, brother. I was very angry at my neighbor at one point in time, and I see now that that was completely me, man. It was not him, but that anger that I held for him, even though the things that he did, it had nothing to do with him. All of that anger was in me. Yeah. It's not I don't again, I don't it's not like a blessing in that way. I'm just glad to see that that we can be civil still at the end of it all, Jack. That's the important part, right? So that way there's no anger being held. It's not even about blessing. I don't know if someone else said that or whatever. I'm not again, I'm not trying to force you into becoming a Christian or going to God or turning to Christianity. I'm here just to point you that direction if you ask. If you to come and ask me, how do I get there? That's when I tell you, brother. Don't do magic outside of DNC. Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly what you mean by blessings, Jack, but oh, is it because I said God bless you? Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean then. Yeah, that's fine, brother. I say God bless you all the time. It's not in a way though that I'm trying to give blessings. God knows I'm not asking for anything for you. God bless you just means just the same thing as go with God. I'm not trying to pray for you or anything like that, Jack, if that's what you're saying. I just want to make that clear. I'm not about that life. You'd be surprised, Jack. I don't think you probably haven't ran into too many people like me, brother. I would say you're used to dealing with super biblical and religious people, and I am not into the Bible or religion, brother. I think they're both amazing. They can be, but I think they can both be full of evil as well. So, yep, that's right. And Connoisseur, you're absolutely right. Yeah, no, I would never pray for you, Jack. The only thing I would pray for would be that you could overcome, man, that you could overcome everything inside of you and that God's will be done. But I wouldn't pray for anything of you, man. It's so deep, Jack. I'm glad you said it. Why in the world do people pray for you when people won't pray for themselves, man? You know what I'm saying? People, they won't even find it within themselves, and then we think that we're gonna fix them by praying for them, man. Does nothing, you guys. Just pray that God allows people to see and overcome. That's it. There's nothing else to it, man. That's like going and begging God to heal, sick people or, whatever. Like God doesn't know what's going on in the world already, man. I don't know. I never did understand that. If God is leaving people in their hell, why do we think that we are going to be able to bring people out of it that don't want it, man? God's leaving them there, you guys. You guys notice that? God will leave you uh, drug addicted, drooling on the streets of Skid Row, you guys. Have you noticed that? And he won't do a thing about it until you do it for yourself. Jack, I agree with that, man. I absolutely agree with that. It is 100% virtue signaling when someone says, I'll pray for you. Oh, I'll pray for your soul. Oh, let me pray for your soul, Jack. Brother, we may not agree on a lot, but we definitely agree on that, my friend. 100%. There is no love in that. That is from the ego, Jack. You are 100% spot on. It is from their ego. Yep. Afternoon.
Yes, I'm a biggie. I like food.
Yeah, we love it as well. We got a couple samples of pecan bars left. We're out of them though, but if you guys want a sample just to try it, they're there. If you guys like pecan pie, they're amazing. Unfortunately, we just sold out. Somebody bought the rest of what we had, but at least you guys can have a taste, huh? Yeah, thank you. We'll have more next week if you guys come back around. Oh, Keith. Hey, thank you, brother. The $2 super chat. Overcoming live streaming in public. Indeed, brother. It's deep, huh? Man, thank you, my friend. God bless you, Keith. I know Keith will take my blessings. I think we agree on most things too, just not supernatural bits. Oh, amazing, Jack. Absolutely amazing. Yep. You guys, do you see that, you guys, that when people are in that fallen state, now I don't know, Jack, if you don't think that people are in that fallen state, but when people are in that fallen state, they're very animalistic like that. They'll kill each other over it, man. They're territorial, they're material, and they will absolutely murder each other over it when they don't come from love. Afternoon. How we doing? You got some popcorn? Nice. Amazing. You got a cowboy hat too? Me too. Nice. Amazing. You're just really in their comic books. Very nice, connoisseur. I take everything the connoisseur says as a compliment, you guys, just so you know. Nothing he says is in a way of insulting. He is the sweetest guy I know. What a sweetheart. Yeah, Jack, this is very interesting. This is also deep, brother. If you're not of the devil, why would it affect you at all what somebody says like that, Jack? Just the very fact that you get defensive about it speaks volumes about it, brother. Do you think that if you told me I was of the devil, it would affect me whatsoever, even a little bit, or that it would make me argue with you or something like that? Wouldn't affect me, my guy. You could say anything about it, and because I already know the truth, it cannot affect me. You guys, that's so deep that when you know the truth, when God gives you that armor, nothing can affect you anymore. It wouldn't matter if someone told me that I was worshiping Satan every single day. Wouldn't bother me a bit, brother. Isn't that deep, Jack? But how does that affect you, brother? If you know the truth, Jack, this is deep, man. This is a great lesson for you. This isn't a lesson of biblical proportion either. This is a lesson of just overcoming everything in life, which includes being mad about something that means nothing. If you know the truth, Jack, Why would what anybody ever says affect you, Jack? You already know the truth. If it's a lie, it would have no effect on you, brother. None. Zero. I don't even know what that means. You're using very big words there, but I can tell you it won't affect me because I know the truth, brother. So if you came and told me lies, it would not affect me whatsoever. None. It'd be zero effect, my guy. And it's a lesson that I try and teach everybody that comes into this chat. You don't think that everybody that comes in here is friendly, right, Jack? You know, I have to face a lot of evil. I have to face a lot of demons, and so do the people in this chat. And so I always tell people that when you found the truth, and I take you for your word. Well, Jack, you keep bringing it up, man. You keep saying how someone's lying, then that means you have an issue with it. You keep having to defend yourself about it, and all I'm saying is that if it's not true, you would never have to defend yourself, brother. You wouldn't have to. Go ahead, try it. Just say, I'll give you an example and say whatever you want to about me, and I'll show you how to respond, brother. You guys, come at me with both barrels. Give me everything you got. Yeah, exactly, Jack. You have an issue with lies. There's no need to, man. The only reason you'd have an issue with lies is because you're doubting the truth, brother. If you doubt the truth, then you have an issue with lies because you're scared you'll believe them. Why else would lies affect you, man? How do lies affect you, Jack? How do lies affect you? Physically, explain to me in one way a lie has affected you that has hurt you outside of your thoughts, brother. Tell me one lie that has hurt you outside of your own thoughts. Yeah, but you said it, but you didn't prove it though. How do lies harm people? They've harmed not one person. A lie has never harmed one person, not one. Something else that may have happened harmed them, but it wasn't the lie that harmed them. I just told you a lie and it harmed not one single solitary soul. Would you like me to do it again? It's a perfect example. I can lie all day long on this stream and it would affect absolutely no one. If someone took that lie and did something with it, that's in them. Yeah, go ahead and give me a personal example. Exactly. Yeah. It doesn't even have to be personal. Any example of how the lie itself, the words that came from somebody's mouth, hurt a person. Explain it to me, brother. Because you're going to say, well, then they went and did this or did something afterwards. That would be in the person. That would have nothing to do with the lie. That's in the person. So explain to me how the lie did it. How do words hurt you? Did Satan tell you that your words hurt you? Satan is your daddy, judgmental and false. Easy, wrong, connoisseur. Spot on. Satan's your daddy too, connoisseur. That's why you have a problem with that as well. You guys worship Satan when you worship yourselves, man. Satan is your daddy, connoisseur. It's not judgmental, it's true. How is that judgmental? If it would be judgmental, as if I hated you for it, connoisseur. I'm discerning the truth, and that is different than judging you for it, brother. I just discern the truth. Yep. Your words hurt people, according to Jack. We're still waiting for him to give us the example of how the lie hurt somebody and that it wasn't something else. My father lied to my mother when he said he'd be faithful to her. To lie enabled the marriage, which then destroyed it because it was a lie. My family suffered because of that one lie. Nope, your family suffered because they weren't with God. They were not one with God. The lie never hurt anybody. Why wouldn't your mother have seen that it was just a lie and not been affected by it? Was that not in her ability to not be affected by a lie? And what makes you think it was a lie from the beginning? Could your dad have been mistaken that he thought he loved her and then changed his mind? Is that a lie? If you love somebody and then fall out of love with them, is that a lie? Or is it not love to begin with? But your mother was foolish enough to believe that. How could she not know that the heart of man, what's going on in that? How could she not have known? Well, it's her father's fault. She has to go and forgive. Your mother needs to go and forgive her parents. They didn't teach her right. They didn't teach her to make sure that it was very important to wait for the right one. She wasn't taught right, and that's from her parents. She must go and forgive. And your father, he wasn't taught right. That's from his parents. He wasn't taught that when you make a commitment like that, you stand behind it. His parents did him wrong. He must go and forgive, Jack. Now you must go and forgive. You see that you're holding resentment. This is perfect, you guys. You guys see that Jack, he's holding resentment and anger towards his father for what happened. He must go and forgive so he can let that go. Jack, now we're really sussing this out now, brother. Now we're getting deep, my guy. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. And I do understand it. I've seen this many times, Jack, with many, many people. But the lie did not hurt your mom. Your mom's parents, your mom was already messed up when she got together with your dad. Your mom was already messed up from her parents, brother. Your dad did not do that to your mother unless he got with her when she was a child. Did your mom and dad get married when they were underage, before they were adults? Or did they get married when they were adults? And how is it victim blaming? I asked you several questions. You didn't answer one. I asked you if he loved her at first and then he fell out of love with her. Was that okay? Is that victim blaming? Or was I just going across many, many aspects? Your dad was a victim of your mother. I resent my now dead father. I was with him just hours before he passed. I don't resent. Yeah. It sounds like you do because you're still holding on to that, brother. Why haven't you let that go then? If you don't resent him, why would you still hold on to that as something that affected you or affected your family? That's called resentment, brother, is when you hold on to that. My father cheated on my mother and ran around on her and left me when I was like 8 years old. Do you think that I resent him, or do you think that I have forgiven him for everything that occurred and I hold no resentment? You gotta let that stuff go, man. That had, well, first of all, had nothing to do with you, but both your parents were messed up when they got together, man, and that was from their parents. I had nothing to do with each other. And that's okay, Jack. I'll take you for your word. If you accept it and you don't have resentment, amazing, brother. It's perfect. Just the way you said it sounded like it because you were still holding on to that. But if not, amazing, my guy. I can only take you for your word, Jack. That's all. So if you're telling me that's what it is, then that's what it is. Just like the whole Satan is your daddy thing, you guys. I'm just taking you at your word. You said you don't believe in Jesus and God. So then I know that you believe in Satan, that Satan is the one that has convinced you to not believe in Jesus and God. You just don't see it, so you don't believe that it's true. But it's the exact same thing, man. Connoisseur, would those people be Christians or would those people be evil? Were they just Christian in name? This is why that I don't, you know this, connoisseur. This is why you guys say stuff like this. Would they have been real Christians if they would have been killing in a morally wrong way? I understand that, Jack. It takes some time, brother. I had to go and forgive Jack just the same. The things I'm telling you, Jack, dude, the only reason I'm telling you is because I've gone through this, man. I did this myself. The things that I'm telling you are from my personal experience, not from Bible, not from someone else, not somebody else's experience. They are my experiences and my experiences alone. Now, I will say that other people have experienced the same thing that I have, for sure. But the ones that I'm telling you about are my experiences, not others. And I get it. I am taking your word for it. You told me that you don't worship, that you don't believe in God and Jesus. So I'm taking your word for it, Jack. I'm getting that from your word, Jack. I wish you could see that, brother. Like I said, even if you don't agree with it, I wish that you could at least see that's where I'm getting it from, that I'm not making it up. Of course they were Christians. How so, brother? If they didn't follow the teachings of Christ, do you think that every person that claims that they're a Christian is a Christian? This is why I don't claim to be a Christian. This is why I don't go around calling myself a Christian. Because then people like Connoisseur, they think that, oh, well, these other people called themselves Christians, but they were evil, so now you're them. That is absolutely wrong, brother. That is so wrong, man. I have nothing to do with them. They aren't me. I wasn't involved with that. How could you condemn a group? I mean, do you that'd be like, do you hate people because of their race and their color? Why would you hate them because of a religion when you don't even know the hearts of them? That makes no sense, my guy. Yep. I like how you guys have to make up words to convince yourself otherwise. And that's a competent. Listen to how intellectual you guys are. My goodness, God, he would be very proud of you guys for being very intellectual, man. You guys are extremely intellectual. I can admit that for sure. You guys have a very high intellect, and I do not. I am dumb, and I'm just fine with it, you guys. I am so fine with that. I'm dumb. You're arguing with a dumb person, you guys. It makes no sense. I'm not intellectual. I'm not smart. It's like you just in here kicking a baby, as Keith would say. You guys enjoy kicking babies? Whole words are made up. Connoisseur, no truer statement has been made in here today, brother. It is all a thought, isn't it? Everything that's going on right now is a thought. And then what, Jack? Is that going to change me because I look at fallacies? Is that what changed you? Your fallacies? Is that what changed you, brother? Is that what took you away from God? Did Satan tell you about those fallacies? Or did reason and reality tell you about those fallacies? Were those fallacies from a man? Did another man tell you about that? Did you get your teachings from something another man wrote? Maybe that man even wrote it and you didn't know him, you never met him, and yet you believe the word of a man. Some people might even call that faith. Some. Some may call it faith. For the record, Jack, I'm dumb. So whatever it is you're talking about there, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, and I'm not going to get it. Yeah, maybe, Jack, maybe you're like Connoisseur. Connoisseur is the first man I have ever met that has never had a bad thought. He has never had one bad. He's never been cut off in traffic and got angry. He's never had one bad thought. Not one. Connoisseur is the first man that I have ever met that has never had one bad thought, you guys. And it is truly deep. That's why we love having him here, man. I think you guys have a lot to learn from Connoisseur because I put him on the same level as Jesus in that way. There's only one other guy that I know that was able to overcome like that, and that was Jesus. So now we have Jesus and Connoisseur. But it doesn't sound like Jack is that. Jack looks like he admits that he's had a bad thought a time or two. He would never think, look at this, listen to this, guys. He would never dream of cutting the leash of a mad dog. But Jack, what if the leash was what was making that dog mad? And when you cut that leash, you found love in that dog. Man, you guys, Jack, you are setting them up, and I just knock them down, brother. That is truly from God. It is not from me. but we're too scared to even try and cut that leash. Jack, you're so right. Very good point. Yeah, I get it, Jack. I totally understand, brother. Overcoming is very difficult, so I totally get it, man. But in that deep, Jack, that we're so worried about getting bit by that dog that we would miss out on the chance to have love from that dog because we're afraid to cut that leash. I know it's metaphorical speaking, Jack, but there's truly a deepness to that, man. And that imagine if you cut that leash and that dog showed you perfect love, man, and he was loyal to you forever. And the only thing that made that dog mad was the leash, but we're too scared to see that that leash would have been the problem. We're too scared of ourselves. We think that we're too important to go through that and take that chance for something else, man. And I get you're just being metaphorical, but it is deep.
They go low.
We're out of pecan bars. We got a couple samples there if you guys want to just try it. If you like pecan pie, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got a few left, so might as well try. We'll have some more next week, but yeah, they're bars. They're little square bars cut out like that. Basically, very similar to pecan pie, but yeah. What do you think? I got a trash can right down there.
That's good.
Yep. Unfortunately, we're sold out, but at least you got to try it. Yep. We got starter there, and we got all the breads are made from the starter and everything we have here. The banana breads are from the starter, so the granola even has the sourdough in it. So, yep.
Where you guys out of?
Barnett. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they're really good. And the jalapeno and the rosemary one. Yeah, the sun-dried tomato. Yeah, they're very excellent. They're so good. Yeah, try one. There's only a couple left. Go ahead. They're sold out. I don't have any more. So if you guys just want to try the samples, go ahead. They are delicious. Bread is great too. And then we have some loaves here. And yep. And they're really good. The croissant loaf, people really love it. It's really buttery. It's got like almost like a croissant texture to it inside. So yeah, people really like it. So. And then we have, I think, just one sample there of this. That's the lemon blueberry fashada. Yep, go ahead, try it. If you like pecan pie, I mean,
Good, yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Sourdough banana bread.
Yeah, it's really good too. They complement each other very well. So that it is. It's tough to have to be around this all the time and to have a little self control. I can tell you, it's very hard. You guys have a good day. No problem. That's even weird to even say, connoisseur. That is weird to say. Where does it say in the Bible, brother, not have 3 extra blueberries? Just out of curiosity? Is that in the commandments? I haven't seen that. Afternoon. When you say things like that, you minimize the truth, brother. All sin is one thing, you guys. That is true. It is a state of being separated from God. It is nothing else. The whole time you are in the fallen state, you are in sin, you guys. But it's fine. You guys think what you want. If you guys want to put your hierarchy on your sins, you guys don't even believe, man. Why is it the non-believers want to put the hierarchy on sins like they know so much when they don't even believe it, man? Are you made of particles, Jack? How do you know that, brother? Can you pull the particles out and show them to us? Or do you just have faith that you're made of particles, Jack? Are you putting your faith in a scientist that he is absolutely true beyond a shadow of a doubt and accurate about what particles are? and that you believe it. Because science has never been wrong, not one time. And so there's no way that you would believe something that could possibly be proven wrong at a later time because it's just based off of, I mean, that would be faith, man. You couldn't do that. I know you think I'm a fool for having faith. I don't know why you would have faith, brother. It's weird. It's weird, you guys. And but where do you get it from, Jack? You have a but see, you don't say where you I have this, I have that, but where do you get it from, man? You get it from another man, Jack. You get your sufficient understanding from something another man has thought of. And they may have tested enough that the hypothesis is accepted. Doesn't make it true though, man. You still have to have faith that it's true, Jack, is all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that you have to have faith in that. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Good, you?
All is well.
Good.
No, I don't, Jack. I get my idea, and they're not even ideas. I get the truth from the Holy Spirit within, Jack. I don't know why you don't just speak for yourself, brother. You don't know me, and you don't know where I get my knowledge from. You haven't even been here long enough to know the truth, man. I have testified in front of these other people. These guys know that I get my knowledge from a Holy Spirit that comes from within. Even when someone tells me something, Jack, I don't get my knowledge from them. I go and I give it to God and I let Him show me the truth. Even if I were to read the Bible, I don't get my knowledge from the Bible. I go and I give it to God and I let Him show me the truth. I never just blindly believe anything, man. Logic still emerges undenied. And then, well, does it? Because then what about when it's proven wrong? Then a new logic comes until it's denied, and then a new one comes until it's denied. Jesus died and rose again. Jack, I do not believe it. I know it, brother. I know it, my friend.
I see you have brownies. You have
I do not have brownies, no.
cookies?
Yeah, we have some chocolate cream pies. Kind of like oatmeal cream pies, but chocolate cookie instead.
Howdy.
How's it going? They're pretty soft inside. You'd be surprised once you bite into it, but they're firm. But yeah, they picked through us pretty good out here on our sweet stuff, so. Yep.
You ever make any clothes? It's in Facebook where they have balls and they have some stuff in it, including the stuff and everything clothes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't think so. My wife makes them though, but I don't think it's anything like that. I'm not sure what goes into that to make them foam up like that, but we try and, keep it very natural, very limited ingredients. So
I like stuff that's
yeah. Yeah, they're not overwhelming, that's for sure. They're not perfumey. They don't have yeah, it definitely doesn't have any like chemical or anything in that, no perfume or anything like that. So very natural. All that we get the vanilla beans ourselves and make all that ourselves. So
cool.
yep. And all this bread is from the sourdough starter that's down here. All of it was made fresh this weekend from the starters that we have. So Yeah, it comes with an icing. That one's sweet, and then these two are not sweet, but they're all three the same bread. This one though is firm. It's more of like a, I don't know, I kind of equate to like a pizza crust almost. Let's see, which one is it?
$6,
Nope, that's that one. Let's do this one.
$8.
Yep, $8.
There's too many.
Now I understand. Yep. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a slow day. Yeah, it was for us as well. Oh my goodness, you guys are you're gonna have an intellectual fight now? That's right, you guys go at it. I don't even know why you would ask that, Jack. Why do you get that? Does my soul temporarily become parts of a stretch of grass? Your soul never touches the grass, bro. That's your body. You do know there's a difference between the two, right? You're right. There's no support of that. It's not supported, Ken.
So the cream lemon.
Yep.
Cream blueberry.
And took all the pecan bars.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Well,
so they're all gone. Well, I'm talking to you, Jack. You forget whose stream you're on, brother.
this will be shadows tonight.
So then why would you even ask him a question about the soul, Jack, if you don't believe in it, man? What's the point you're trying to make here, man? Why is it that you just want to contradict? Is that are you getting off on that? Is that how you get your kicks? It's just whatever anybody believes, you just want to argue with it? If you know the truth, I don't understand why you would be in here fighting with a group of people as an outlier. Why do you want to come in here and be an outlier? My new favorite word Jack gave to me, you guys.
Outlier.
Outlier. Yeah. Why would you want to just come in here and be an outlier with connoisseur, Jack? No, no. You were telling him he was wrong and you were right. Let's go back and check. Souls are imaginary. Ken isn't evidence. Grass and bodies exist. Oh, Ken, I've looked into it. There's no support for mind-body dualism. I mean, my guy. You're engaging with his line of reasoning. Well, we're engaging with your line of reasoning. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Did you, by the way, Jack, were you able to overcome thought, brother? Are you never going to be depressed? Or I guess you never answered that one, huh? You'll never be sad again. You'll never be anxious or depressed or angry or have fear again because you control your thoughts. You're in complete control of it, right? That is you in your head. Reason and reality shows you there's no soul, so it's you in your head and you're in control, and yet you can't even control your own emotions, man. Deeply in control. Connoisseur, you put yourself in there to get picked on and labeled. Why? What were you labeled? What happened? Yep. I'm engaging with it because it's my stream and I allow you to be here, brother. If I didn't want to engage with it, then I would be like all these other people that would just block you, and I would just not engage with it, because how much easier it would be for me to block you and never even have you in here, man, and not even have to deal with you. How much easier would that be for me? But I'm not here for the easy path. I'm here for God's path, brother. And God's path isn't easy. God's path is true and righteous, but it is everything but easy. And that's why I say, even though it's my stream, it's not. It's God's stream, you guys. That's why we don't ban people. It's not because of me, just so you know. I don't look at myself as the reason this is going on. It is God. Through God, all things are possible. Of myself, I can do nothing. Yep, go ahead. Passing us out here. Feel a little dizzy. Yeah. Got the dizzy going. Ah. And I'm not assuming, Jack. I know. Engaging doesn't mean agreeing with it. Engaging means that we're having a conversation. We're having civil discourse, brother. That's engaging. Exactly, Jack. That's exactly right, brother. I guarantee you have been. And yet you're still here. Wouldn't surprise you, and yet you're still here. It would surprise me. I think like what Connoisseur would say, Keith, is Connoisseur would say, my logic is undeniable. I think that's one of Connoisseur's favorite lines to use. You guys, science is fact. My logic is undeniable. Souls are a misunderstanding of how air works. Said like a true non-believer, brother. That might be one of the funniest things you've said so far, Jack. What makes you think that anybody is confusing a soul for air? Where does that even come from? Well, I'm confused. Oh, so that was air the whole time. That wasn't a soul. That was air. Oh man, I've been wrong the whole time. Oh man, I'll bet it is. It's got to be of that super strong intellect you have. You're a intellectual, so I can understand that. Yep, it's deep, you guys, because I can tell you right now, if I were to listen to the thoughts, Jack would not be in this conversation anymore, you guys. Isn't that deep? Man, we have to see what's going on inside of ourselves. I mean, maybe in your opinion, Jack, but I disagree, man. I'd much rather be dumb. You got too much to think about, man. You'll never be happy, brother. You got way too much to think about. I would say that that's got to hinder you pretty bad, fearing death, knowing that it's the end of everything when you die. That's got to be scary for you. I couldn't imagine thinking that death was the end of all of my existence. You must think about that 24/7. I can't imagine one moment goes by that you're not assessing when your death is going to come. because you know it's right around the corner, man. It is a blink away. And then what was all this for, Jack? So you could prove to yourself that you were you in reality and then disappear into non-existence to never be heard from again. Except for maybe a little chat log here. I guess this might be your legacy. I'll be dumb, connoisseur. I'll be dumb. I'd rather know the truth and be dumb, brother.
Beautiful baby.
I'll be dumb any day of the week. Sounds comfortable to me. I can't wait.
Here's a sample of this one right there in front if you want to try
It already looks good, so I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Very nice.
Make sure
And,
that
yep, icing goes with that. They're not iced. So,
Okay.
yep, the icing goes on that.
So one of
Okay.
these.
All right.
So I'm gonna set that right there on top
Okay.
of it.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
This wind.
It's brisk out here, isn't it?
It is.
I'm cold again now. And I'm ready to get back in the truck again.
It's crazy for May 2nd.
Are these soaps?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Tallow soap.
Guess I need to run to the house and check on the dogs real quick. So
I'm ready.
then I'll come back and help you break this down.
We'll be here.
I know everybody's going to be upset that I'm leaving them here.
Me?
No, chat.
Oh,
We're having deep conversations. So
oh boy.
granola's really good too. I don't think we have any more samples of it, but it went fast and these have been going quick too. So yeah, I understand. Yeah.
We do too. And that one's
It-
got blueberry and craisin in it, so it is.
Yeah, but she was saying it's rough on the teeth.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
yeah, I have a hard
Yeah.
time. I don't like top tea.
yeah, I understand.
And then I'm
Definitely full of nuts. So yeah,
okay. That's what I'm getting.
All right.
amazing.
That would be $14.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. It looks so good. Can't wait to get it home.
I have no doubt you are going to enjoy it.
I have no doubt I'm going to also. I love homemade stuff.
I do too.
What was it?
Always.
How much? 14?
So I'm always baked.
I used to bake, but I don't have time to anymore.
It does take some time, especially with sourdough.
Well, I'm a
it's some time.
caregiver now
Oh yeah.
in my home.
You get a cookie with that too.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. There's a chocolate cream pie. So
Get a bag for those by any chance.
I don't do it. Do you have
I-
that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just put it in this bag.
Okay. I do need to get some bags.
Yeah, probably should. So I can help you carry it somewhere if you need some help getting to your car or something.
And back down and then back.
Still got more to go. Okay.
And I'm getting honked at every time I pass by the van.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got one in there waiting.
They're waiting
for
on you, huh?
I've got 3 guys out there waiting on me.
Oh my.
Very nice.
My husband, uncle, and brother-in-law.
Well, definitely take your time.
Oh, I'm going to because I don't get away that often.
Yeah.
And I don't get to do this very often.
That's you. You have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
That's it.
Okay. All right, guys. All right. I know you guys want to continue this conversation. I can feel the love in here, but I got to go and take care of my dogs. So I'll do that. And then we'll be back this afternoon. We're definitely going to have fellowship tonight. And I think we were going to do the podcast probably this afternoon with Keith. So you guys want to come over and check out that. Obviously we won't be going back and forth with Chad in there. It'll be a totally different thing, but fellowship tonight, you guys want to come back for fellowship tonight? We can get into, a lot of this stuff deeper that we're talking about now, if you guys want to. So it's up to you, but I appreciate you all hanging out. Much love, Jack. Thank you very much, brother. Connoisseur, Keith, David, Lan, everybody that was here, Ken. Love you guys. Love you, brothers. And we'll see you here in just a bit. Peace.